good morning, good morning. An amazing morning it is. Welcome to Coco's Corner. Today is June the 21st, 2021. Oh, that's cute. 6/21/2021.
It's a lottery numbers
It's
for
a
all
lot
the lottery players.
for the lottery players.
Lottery.
Welcome to Coco's Corner. My name is Coco, and my amazing co-host, sidekick, partner, in all kind of shenanigans. Notice I said
Hey,
shenanigans.
for sure.
And
For sure.
shenanigans is Sam. Good
Well,
morning, Sam.
no. Good morning, Ms. Pearline. And good morning, Byron.
And Crystal.
Yeah, my girl Crystal with the facts.
So I need y'all to absolutely like and share this show because we got an amazing show. We still celebrating Pride Month and Black Music Month. So we're going to just jump right in because there's a lot of stuff that has been going on. Listen, I had an entire full week. From Monday to Monday, my week has been moving really fast. And I have had to just think about a lot of stuff that has been going on in the news. Listen, people. We not supposed to be. This not the Wild Wild West.
Yesterday was the first official day of summer, too. It was only like a half of day of summer, and they had been acting a fool before the summer started.
I mean, and I don't know, and I've heard a bunch of people that got different conspiracy theories as to what's going on. Good morning, Joy. They saying it's a maybe a gang initiation or whatever, but
It does seem dope related. I mean, let's be real. If you know the game, a lot of this is like, it's not just random. This is crime related. Somebody is somewhere and it's innocent people that are getting hit, but there's not an innocent person that was being aimed at. I would say that.
But I want
It's some retribution style type stuff.
If it was that, but still, and okay.
I get what you're saying. Like,
I don't
you're
know.
right. Well, you're right. Like, no one should be. They should be trying to get who they're trying to get. But in the streets, street life is different.
But
somebody in the house, somebody doing something out of their mom's house or their grandma's house, they're going to get their loved one in harm. It is what it is. I mean, it is like that. I'm not saying it is what it's like because I don't want to take it lightly, but that is what's happening.
And see, I don't want to feed into that because the way these cats acting now and with everything that's going on, some of this I think it may just be it may be random, it may be because it's like the house with the lady in it and the kids that they keep shooting up her house and she keeps saying this is the wrong house. Because I'm not saying it's not possible, but some of this stuff is just, I think it's just random. It's just a random act because they done shot the woman house up with the kids a couple times. Then rest in peace to the 2-year-old baby that got shot on the freeway. And listen, all you studio gangsters and y'all microwave gangsters or whatever, the streets did used to have a code.
Yeah,
women, older people,
and kids
and children were off limit.
Well, you have a different set of young men, young people that don't have a sense of, like, they don't see each other as human beings. They don't see life like they are the Walking Dead. Like, it is zombie apocalypse. Like, they're cold inside, so the code does not matter to them. They don't care about anything or anyone unless it is attached to them directly.
Yeah, it's a lot going on to anybody that has been affected, and everybody indirectly we've been affected by it. I have been so fighting hard not to be as heavy and as I've been feeling, and I just cannot imagine, and I'm so empathetic to the family of these people. It's like, my God, what is going on? And then the young lady in Flint during the Juneteenth celebration that was shooting at the police officer.
Yeah, and he let her have it.
Yeah,
she
he
wasn't
shot
as
her
good as she thought she was. I don't understand that. Now that kind of stuff, I don't understand. Like, did she? What was her motive? I didn't read any stories about her motive. Was she upset? She was only like 19 years old.
So was it death by police?
Right. Like, what did she want?
Yeah.
What was her, like?
I don't know. Listen,
I don't understand.
We
I don't get it.
And they haven't released any information in terms of Was it some mental illness? Was it,
Well,
or
she got
whatever?
her release because she gone to
Yeah.
November
But here's the other
of
part.
February.
They said after he shot her, he broke down.
Yeah, he wanted. That's
Yeah.
not what he lived to do.
I
Now,
know.
some cops they get down like that, but
No.
the average, the cops that we know that we
Yeah.
kick it with in our
Yeah.
community, our brothers, uncles, and all, that ain't somebody get down like they want to kill a little kid,
Yeah.
a young
A
woman or something like
child,
that. Yeah,
basically a child.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's a lot. And it's a lot. Y'all downtown showing out. Y'all, and then
Greektown live as hell.
no, that's not live.
It
No.
is. That's
No,
too
Greektown,
much.
Greektown was
Hey,
live when they had the arcade and
when
stuff
I
down
watch
there.
all my crime news and the D fans, when I'm on there on that website and I'm seeing all the local videos, the little amateur videos that they take,
Y'all
and
doing too much.
they down listen, they're at Greektown acting up.
And see, and then when they issue a curfew for real,
Yeah.
then y'all gonna be the same people. Why we can't be downtown?
Yeah,
Why
it is
we
very contrary behavior. I need our people to either let your people know to sit their asses down, or the club ain't in the building. They're on the street. They're on
outside.
Bobian. They're right there on Bobian,
So
acting a whole ass fool, doing the Rambisco out there like
no,
fist fighting,
not the
all
red biscuits. What's the new dance? They
listen,
doing
all that, all
the
of
June
it.
bug and everything. So
all of it.
I take it upon myself with my nosy self. I'm out and about. I think it might have been Friday. Had to run some errands, hanging out with one of my boys, and cruise through downtown. Let me
No,
tell
ma'am.
you what I saw.
Don't even go that way.
I saw naked ass, fair naked ass. And okay, so we are very hypersexualized on so many levels. So I saw a young lady and she had some shorts on, and it really kind of looked like a thong to me, cause all the uh 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 outer perimeter booty cheek meat was out.
On it. Well, the one young lady who's a dancer, she did the splits on the street, on the hot street last week or
Yeah,
so.
but she didn't have a yama out.
Yeah, it was almost almost.
Okay, well, she had on more clothes. The young lady that did the splits had on more clothes than these young ladies that was walking through Greektown. And my question is, because this the other part of the conversation. People that are creepy or they not balanced, when they see posteriors and boobs and all that stuff like that, me and the comments that me and make are like, I'm like, you a savage. What? Just because she out like that don't mean that you got the right to say what you want. If she ain't want nobody to say nothing, she shouldn't have did. No, that's just like if you pull a wad of money out, we somewhere and you pull a wad of money out, and the one be like, let me get some of that. Bitch, oh, you don't even know me to ask for my money. Well, it's the same.
Right, you attracted that same thing.
You pulled a whole choke
but
out.
Everybody they play dumb, but they know, just like a man who pulls a wad of money out, he know what he trying to attract.
No,
he
because
trying to play it off. And just like a young woman who wants to show off whatever she has, or older woman, whichever, she know what type of behavior that she is necessarily.
I totally.
Man, come on now.
Listen,
like, we gotta take some responsibility.
But see,
for
here's
this
the thing.
You
Listen,
cannot
if
play.
I'm of a different generation, so let me say that. But if this is what you see, and this is what your normal is, if you got on something short or revealing or whatever, that's what a lot of younger women I see wear. So
and
that's
they have
the
a right.
wardrobe.
Listen, they have a right to
And
wear it.
that's their wardrobe. That's
have
the part
a
of their
right to wear it,
wardrobe.
but we also recognize what energy we attract when we are dressed in a certain manner, man. You cannot play.
Think they, but see, I don't think they even cognizant enough to know. And here's the thing: just because I wear a certain thing, sometimes I wear a certain thing because that's what I want to wear. I don't think because a young lady got booty shorts on or whatever that she might not even be thinking about that. And as a society of people, where other people in other cultures and other places, they dress and that's a part of their norm. Why would us, when we see a woman and she got that on, we got to automatically think that she know the kind of energy she attracting? Because a person,
Well,
somebody that's looking at her and they feel that way,
mhm.
I think it's something wrong with them.
Well, it is. America, let's talk about America is sexually repressed, period. Okay? Other countries have like you're like when you go if you visit
You go to
Europe or
Brazil and other
Brazil and
countries,
stuff like that, yeah,
they
it's
got nude
normal.
beaches and all of
Right.
that stuff.
Even
Yeah,
in our African cultures, like sexuality is celebrated, sensuality,
yeah,
womanhood, femininity is not necessarily overly sexualized, except like the armies and
yeah.
stuff like that. When you
We
go,
we
yeah,
crazy.
but
Yeah,
for the most part that's like a natural thing. So but here in America we've been told that African style bodies are sexual, hypersexual, they're demonic, they create, you know what I'm saying? So centuries of this going on,
yeah.
we
We
are,
messed up.
yeah, we are hypersexualized here. So um all I'm saying is that you do like if you we don't have it like that in America. So like let's be real here. I'm not saying that you cannot wear the attire that you want. I'm all for it. And it doesn't make you like, oh, you a hoe, you easy or none of that.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you just to be aware that you know you got them titties out, you know you got that ass out, you know we what country we live in. I'm not giving you the
See,
pass to play dumb like, oh, I didn't know
but I'm not
that I was
saying
gonna
play dumb.
attract
But I'm
sexual
saying
energy.
that if I got this on my and see, it's all based for me if it's done with malice and forethought. If this is what she got on and this is what this is what they wear or whatever, we got so much learning and growing to do because we are real creepy and crazy and perverse and all of that stuff like that. And we just so when it comes to bodies and nakedness and all of that stuff like,
Mhm.
oh, she got that on, that mean no, that don't mean nothing.
Yeah. But
That means that she got that on. And
that comes from now that has to be something that we have to stop teaching the young men. We can't. We sitting there. We try to control the young women.
and we gotta
You gotta
unteach,
teach these
but you gotta
guys though.
unteach some of these old ass teabag people
Yeah, cause
that feel
they
that way.
still, because they were told that way. They were told like, oh, your skirt has to be this way. So then they think like, oh, if a woman does, they feed into the misogyny that they were fed. You know what I'm saying?
All of that.
So they keep like bringing that cycle over and over and over. And they probably were like, let's be real. You know, a lot of older women were sexually assaulted, and then when they tried to say something, they were told, oh, it's what did you have on? It's your fault, whatever. So they take on the fault of what happened to them.
And
So
yeah,
then they
that's
start
crazy.
pressing it on to the young girl.
They do.
So then when the young girl goes into puberty, all of a sudden she just get hips and a butt. They start telling her, put your clothes on, cover yourself up.
Yeah.
They demonize this young girl. So she start thinking just because she got a nice figure or she's becoming voluptuous or becoming in womanhood, now her figure's nasty. So she feel so she feels like her body is something
Oh
wrong
yeah,
with her body.
it's something
So
wrong
we
with her.
keep perpetuating
All
those
the time.
stereotypes over and over and over and
All the
over
time.
and feeding this misinformation. Then you got the other side. You got the mama who telling the son, yeah, these fast ass girls. That's all he talk. That's all she tell him. These girls fast. They want you. They want you. Your son ain't shit. Okay?
Okay.
Don't nobody want your son. Stop telling your son
Good
that
morning.
the women is fast. He fast.
So
okay?
can we
He the one talking about something. Can he put the tip in? Okay?
can we segue from that to my man Nick Cannon finna have his
he got 3. So he just had the 2
and
babies.
there's 3 more babies due this month.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon, listen, you wilding out. That's all. I can. Nick,
I said when I was listening to that, I was listening to that on my way here, and I said, first of all, it's not my business; it's his business. But let's be clear here: if he was poor, it'd be in poor taste, right? If he was broke, nigga, it'd be in poor taste. Secondly, even if he has money to have all of those children, you cannot from different, especially in different households or different women. Now, if he had a whole ass harem, he had all the bitches in the house together, that a community.
What's to say he don't?
I mean, he might. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, when you think about having children and raising children, the purpose is to be there for them. So so you got so many kids. It's only so much parenting you could do with people in a whole bunch of different households
within 24 hours. And let me say
and in
this.
a whole bunch of different households.
See,
like, let's be real here.
And here we go. Here we go back to the teaching. Yeah, I know. Listen, I know women my age that would love to have a baby by Nick Cannon because it's Nick Cannon, and y'all looking at it from a whole different aspect.
And that little boy money long.
Yeah, but I guess Nick's it is longer.
His lack of
reasoning.
contraceptive
His
usage is
yeah,
longer. Nigga
yeah.
don't believe in a condom. He got enough money to get a rubber condom, like a liquid rubber condom
Listen,
or something.
they ain't got a spray on condom
Nigga,
yet. He
that's
could
what I'm
just spray it.
saying. He could do all kind of so.
Yeah, it's a lot. Nick, you wilding out for real.
I mean,
Put it up. Okay. What's the one of them games they play on Wild It Out? Pick up and pick up and pick it up and put it away. Pick your toy up off the ground, wrap it up, and put it back in its original box.
That's what they want to do.
No, so. Man, no, because then there's gonna be the next story on the Shade Room. Speaking of that, happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers and to everybody that was experiencing a certain amount of grief and diminished energy, because for some people it's the first time that they had experienced Father's Day without their father. And to anybody that experienced that, I was vacillating between my emotions, like, oh, my daddy's gone. I had about 3 of them. All of them gone.
I'm not laughing.
It's the truth.
I was trying not to. So my dad passed away in January of last year, so I was a little something. I felt a little something myself yesterday.
Oh, I did. And then I was at home with my daughter, and I don't know if everybody knows, my daughter's father just passed in May. Mm. So, I was there with her for the conversation if we had, and we talked a little bit. It wasn't a lot, she know that I'm there.
It's a sting. It's a sting when you're going through that, different stage of grief or whatever. And even if you had a tumultuous relationship with your father, or your father was not necessarily the best, that is still a part of your life. You know what I'm saying? That is still my half my DNA, my face, everything about me, my personality traits are my father, and I respect him and love him as such. You know what I'm saying? So him not being on the earth, it
affects you. Absolutely. Yeah. And to all you angry, bitter ass women that could not resist the opportunity to post, listen. Let me say this, okay? My daughter's father was married a total of 4 times.
My dad was too.
4.
I told you her daddy and my daddy was tag team. Yeah. I think they knew each other.
He had 4 wives. He has 4 daughters, 4 amazing daughters. But here is the thing, ladies, whatever the sort of decision that you made it based on from a place of love, like, or attraction or whatever. Mm-hmm. If you can't keep carrying that same bag, the edges is tore up, it's frayed. It smells old, and you keep carrying all that. Hey, my baby daddy, and my baby daddy. I want to set his feet on fire. My baby daddy. Listen, it's over. You got to give up that negative energy to allow positive energy and some love to replace that. You in a vacuum, and you keep. He ain't hit. Your child 15, he 20. He ain't hit. 25, he ain't shit. And while
I was the mama and the daddy, the favorite. I was the mama and the daddy. Shout out to me.
No, you wasn't.
I addressed that online. I was like, because your voice is deep
and you got a mustache
and a beard, because you got keratosis
and you got a hormone imbalance,
and everything does not make you your child's father and mother. You are the mama. You did the best you could. You couldn't teach your child to pee standing up.
And you did what you.
So you are not. There was not a Father's Day, and like you said, to address the bitterness, we are women. We know that when a seed is deposited into us, at the end of the day, we are on our own, whether the man stays or not. So you made the decision to have this child, then you gonna have to deal with just let it go.
And then we need to say this, because listen, some women had children because you thought it was gonna be the glue.
Yeah, let's be real here.
It was the acetone that broke the bond of the glue.
You need to be honest. And okay, so the second baby mama and first baby mama and the second baby mama, okay. But if you the third, fourth, fifth, and ongoing, you are the dummy. The third after the third.
No, because listen,
if situations where, say, the gentleman was married and all that kind of stuff, that's different, right? I'm talking about baby mama, he got 2 children's mothers already, and you want to be the third, you want to be the fourth, fifth.
Yes,
he ain't with them other 2 or did right with them other 2. You a clown.
Let me say this.
Sorry,
women. It's a lot of women, and maybe it does. Listen, it's a lot of women that still think they coochie is like frosted Lucky Charms that is magically delicious. Listen,
Good.
like it got
Magically
superpowers.
delicious.
It got superpowers, and technically we ain't gonna get into that because I got a whole hood theory. But it may be wonderful and amazing and all that stuff like that. But you have to be a little more mindful and selective in your judgment. And like I said, let go of all of that and allow yourself to love yourself so somebody else can love you. That's all. So
Moving
I don't
along.
know if y'all was in the bubble over the weekend, but dig this here. It was a reporter and a white woman.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, YTT. She was white,
Mm-hmm.
and she was doing a story with her black male coworker. And I need y'all to like and share this because we got an amazing musical guest on the show today. We're gonna
Yeah, I'm
interview
looking
him.
forward to this.
Yes. So, and you know our interviews are not traditional interviews. So, what made you? We ain't finna ask all that. So, what made? We ain't finna ask you what made you decide. No, we going all the way there because it's stuff that people don't ask. So, anyway, back to the story. So, a white reporter was interviewing, was doing a story about a monkey,
Mm.
a gorilla, a monkey, whatever,
Mhm.
chimpanzee, whatever. And I knew when I saw the story, I knew she was finna say something ignorant.
She was primed up.
She,
Yeah.
she listen,
The
her
way she
gears was
talking,
going.
yeah.
Her pupils looked like they was fixed and dilated, and the curvature and the embouchure of how she was talking in my spirit. Some say this whole finna say something Heaux finna say something
Yeah,
inappropriate.
she did.
About a minute and a half in the interview, Peggy Whitefoot says to the black man,
Not Peggy Whitefoot.
Peggy Whitefoot, y'all know I ain't racist or prejudiced. I just made a clear observation.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely
Peggy
looked like a
Whitefoot turns to her black male co-host and says, "He's so cute. He's so adorable. He kind of looks like you." And listen, the beat dropped, and I just
I
looked
can imagine all the camera people and the producers and
aghast.
stuff like did this what the hell just happened? Listen.
The intern probably was like, "Oh, bitch, what?"
Yeah, ooh, child no. Child no. That when people like, when people will say what possessed her, that was in her. She's probably said some stupid shit like that too.
It came out of her mouth.
Yeah,
it slid out of her mouth like it
was
had
so
okra on it.
smooth.
This is
It was so smooth.
yeah.
And then so here, oh God, the apology.
Take your time. Take your time. Take your
The
time.
apology
Let him use
part,
you. Let him use you.
where she came with the white woman tears, and this fool sat there and I forgive you, man.
But listen,
me.
you got listen. Let me tell you how. But listen, let me tell you how.
Couldn't have been
Let me
me.
tell you how this game go. Let me tell you how this game go.
Mm-mm.
So she gave the whole. I have to. When listen, when the camera zoom in close on your face, it's gonna be some bullshit. So she was like, I just want to say, you've been my best friend for 2.5 years, and we've sat there and everything, and here is the thing. I believe that after she said that, the threats and the Twitters and the tweets and the Instagram and everything came in so fast that programming told her to.
Of course, they told her to apologize.
Absolutely.
She didn't do that shit on her own.
Absolutely.
Oh, excuse me, I'm
and here's the thing
so
for
ignorant,
him,
bruh.
because a good lawsuit is because you're traumatized. So he had to say, "I forgive you," because that's gonna make the lawsuit good.
Mm.
Listen.
I'd have stared at her. I'd have just been staring. Then all of a
Listen.
sudden, every time they pan back to me, my wig be turning around like Ray
Like
J
Ray
had.
J.
Like,
So-
bitch, I'm not interested in it. I wouldn't have said nothing. I just kept staring at her while she
No,
crying.
but see,
and, all.
listen, you
And
gotta.
then after a while, I'll be like, okay, what's up next on in San Francisco today? I wouldn't have said. I'm not saying shit. I'm not. No. You
But-
can let your white blue-eyed Jesus forgive you.
But you
Say,
have-
go get you some absolution from what is that?
Yes,
Go to the Catholic Church.
absolution,
Yeah,
absolution.
go to the Catholic Church and ask the people
Listen.
with the beads and shit to forgive you.
But see,
I'm not saying nothing.
Here's the part. I remember being on the air, and we had a non-black host on the show with us, and he was doing an appearance at a gas station, and it was cold outside. And I don't know what possessed him, because we used to do appearances. You go to location, call back, hey, this, if it's you, hey, this Sam, I'm at the such and such gas station on Woodward and whatever. So when he called back to do the call in, he said, hey, this your man MC Lurch, and this MC Lurch, and I'm at the such and such gas station out by the airport, blah blah blah. And then he went on to say, Coco, I wish you were here because it's brick out here, and I need to put my hands down your shirt to keep warm.
What?
So I immediately,
Say what? Say word?
Yes.
What?
Word. Dead ass. Said it.
Oh, okay.
So my phone started vibrating, and I'm looking at all the comments, but you have to be methodical in how you move. So I excused myself. I called my physician. I said, I'm so traumatized right now. I feel so...
Put this paperwork in.
Feel so denigrated.
This FMLA on them.
I feel so bad.
You got to talk about that paperwork.
Then I went... Tony, you know.
right.
Then I went to the HR director. Handled all that.
Yeah. I'm in crisis now.
Told her I need to go home. I need to go home.
Because that was sick as fuck,
I'm shamed and embarrassed.
Yeah, that was very sick. I mean, sick for no reason.
But he was allowed, MC Lurch was allowed to, anyway, do a lot of stuff because he was melanin deprived. Okay. And I'm not angry, but yeah, it has to be a whole entire process for that to go on. So that was something that he probably looked at my breast and wanted to say, but being out in the cold, he thought it was slick to say, sir, you don't understand that just by you saying that made people was calling me like, hey,
they should have ran up at that gas station and socked his ass in the face.
Listen, my phone,
they should have socked him smooth in the face right in front of pump 12.
Listen, my phone was ringing and the hood was like, so what kind of car he drive?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, y'all.
He made the go on to the gas station.
No.
Hit him up at the sit go.
No, because he was at the gas station with the promotions team.
Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Ain't nobody listen. Only person gonna be a victim of that socking is him.
Yeah. So he said it, and it was a meeting and a whoop de doo and a lot to da.
Ain't nothing happened to him.
He was eventually terminated for some other stuff that he had done. It was a culmination of stuff that had happened.
Okay.
But yeah, good morning, Vicky. You get it how you live, and don't ever let nobody tell you that you don't. But yeah, so he can apologize. And then when he go to court, he could say, hey, I'm a black man, and I felt oppressed, and I felt like as a black man, we always have to apologize to white people. See, it's a way to build this up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got to
I'm telling you, I wouldn't have said shit, though. I just like...
But see, you a black woman.
Yeah,
it's different for us. Yeah.
We don't play that. We don't play that. She could have gulped all her tears, snotted, fell out, fainted in her dress.
Her contact lens could have came out.
Hey, who got a modesty shawl, like we in church, and covered her legs up and kept reporting on the news. I ain't saying shit. I'm not telling you absolved of this bull. Yeah, since I'm a gorilla, bitch.
What up, Gary?
I'm going to be a gorilla.
And she said it, before. For something like that.
Yeah. He probably fucked her too before.
Okay.
He probably smashed it before.
Listen, it don't matter. She said because and then when she did this, the double up, when you do the double up like that, you've said it before and it came out, and I promise you, in my spirit, down in the Holy Ghost of my spirit, I said, this hoe finna say something inappropriate.
He let her say that stuff all the time, though.
No.
Because she felt too comfortable.
No. I had never let MC Lurch say anything like that. But here's the thing. When people say stuff like that.
You ain't messing with Mr. Lurch.
Yeah, but when people say stuff like that, it's in their spirit. Yeah. And they feel like this is their window to say it. And it's a saying
she
that.
She done said it at a party.
Behind every joke is some reality.
Mm-hmm.
So she had never probably said it to him, but she probably said it about him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what happened was she might have took a 4 milligram Xanax instead of her two,
She definitely had them wide eyes. She did
and
have a
that
pill
cerebral
too.
cortex was dancing and vacillating
She
around.
had a pill in the coffee.
Yeah,
She did have a
you
pill in the
can't do that
coffee.
pill in that coffee because
She
you'll be
did.
yin yanging.
She did, because you could see it in her eyes. She was a pill taker.
Well, I
That's
guarantee.
okay.
Listen, she ain't taking no more pills.
I'm damn sure. I'm telling you, I ain't. Yeah, say it to me.
So we gonna
You got the
see.
right one.
We gonna see how this play out because she was real,
Nothing's
real
gonna
coming.
happen to her. Nobody. Like
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not a
yeah.
hopeless
It's gonna
person, but yeah,
it's
I
gonna it's gonna be
we'll
some it's
see.
gonna be some repercussions because I don't know because
She might be back on the regular midnight news, the one
yeah she
a.m.
gonna be this is
She,
this is Whitey Jean and I'm reporting from the middle of a storm
yeah,
and the wind be
she
blowing
go.
and her whole trench coat be gonna be doing like
Yeah, they might put her behind the blue screen, in front of the blue screen again. She going backwards for a minute for that one.
oh
She got to take an L.
yeah she yeah. And the calls that she getting, and now the world is so open, you can find out where people live and go to their house and all that stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's gonna be some raw eggs delivered to her house or whatever.
I'm not going through all that, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not messing with her either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
go ahead. The good luck, sis, because
yeah. Oh,
everything that you put in the environment is going to come back on you.
it come
So
back.
you good.
So we gonna slide to the Juneteenth celebration. Listen, people, listen. Let me tell y'all something. Juneteenth is wonderful. It is amazing that we learn it. So they want to teach you about Juneteenth and make it a national holiday, but then
They did.
they did.
This
And
was
then,
our first one.
yeah.
This was our first official federal
But then
holiday as
they want
Juneteenth.
to, yeah, since Martin Luther King Day, and then
Mhm.
they want to take the education. So how do young people supposed to know the relevance of Juneteenth if you want to take that part? You don't even want to add the whole cultural and sensitivity and diversity of Juneteenth and the meaning to the curriculum of these schools. So you still got people that's ignorant and running around not knowing what's going on. The other part is, and we talked about this. I don't want nobody to be hurt, shamed, or embarrassed or killed or anything. But it's just amazing how quick the government passed the Asian protection law.
Quickly.
And we still ain't got no black protection law.
Listen.
No, none of that. And then what state was that in that the whole uh um they had a riot or a protest and that whole division of the police department resigned recently?
Mm-hmm.
So have some conversations. I see moments as teachable moments, and some people that don't look like us are uncomfortable, and they want to know stuff, and you have to sometimes educate them on stuff.
They better use Google. I'm tired.
No, I got to tell them.
I'm tired.
See, I'm a little older than you. I'm from the civil rights.
You a little older, sis.
I'm old enough to be your mama,
done.
Sam. Yeah,
I'm done
yeah.
though. You old enough to be my mama if you was out here hot early.
I'm
About 15.
I'm 58.
15.
You 42. I'm 16 years older than you.
That's 16.
No, but see, I was born in the civil rights movement. I remember when Martin Luther King got killed. So some moments for me are let me get Karen together. Some moments are not, and some moments are let me get her together because somewhere in her psyche she don't understand some things, and I need to help her.
They have resources that they didn't have when you were when.
But
at
no,
your
I'm
age.
not saying that they don't, but sometimes they have to be coerced to utilize them resources. They do.
Listen, we so tired having conversations with them. I let them. I find that I leave it to my really really dope white homegirls or white homeboys who understand and grew up in the community and educated
some of them
themselves.
Do. Some of them
so
do.
I let them do the work because it's going to be more well received from another white face than us. They swear, oh, I don't understand how you guys do, and so I don't have time for that.
Yeah, but sometimes I have to actually. I'll be like, okay, this is a moment. Take a minute, and this is a moment. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey, let me talk to you for a minute. It come just like that. It come hot. It come banging. It come just like that. So sometimes you do have to see it as a teachable moment because they don't know that they swimming in
And I'm
ignorance.
tolerant. Like, I'm a tolerant person. You know me. Like, I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
friends of all different, cultural backgrounds, whatever. It's not that I'm not tolerant. Is that there are moments where you could tell, like, I just don't have the energy to hold this white lady hand or this white guy hand and stuff like that. And
So
it, like, I allow them to be ignorant, because if not, I'm gonna end up socking them in the
yeah,
face.
see, so Dion say, who's holding the people that had authority to change things accountable because they all think that they have power.
Mm-hmm.
They, and here's the thing, and they think they got power, and it's two kinds of people. It's people that actually know the power that they possess, and then it's the people that don't know the power that they possess, and they really don't know, but they do know that they could get by because of the way that they look. And
Oh yeah.
that's on all
Oh, it's a
spectrums.
whole bunch of mediocre ass white people out
Oh,
here.
that's on all
Yeah.
spectrums. Tony say sometimes, most times, I gotta check you so we don't walk this path again.
Yeah.
So I see it like that. Like, you looking like, wait a minute. Like, for me, okay, I'm gonna tell you the thing that bothers me with us. We go into different establishments where it's different ethnicities of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I'm in a nail salon or a
Mm-hmm.
beauty supply or a business that may be diverse, and people call themselves making fun of the people that own the business or
Yeah, that's
establishment,
pure ignorance.
I'm
right
like, and they look at me, Coco, I'll be like, that ain't funny.
No, no, I'm
That,
not. I'm
that
not into it. Sorry.
yeah, cause
Don't look at
don't
me to
yeah, cause
co-sign.
if somebody walked into a black establishment and
And,
start going dee 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 dee,
yeah,
I'ma check you too.
yeah, yeah. So I'm not into be like this alleged beef. Like, you a
Yeah,
human. I go into, especially if I'm spending money in your establishment, I'm gonna treat you with respect. I'm not going in there. Oh yeah, because they don't like us anyway. I don't know these people.
yeah, and
So I'm going to go, and I'm spending money. If I am dumb, you are dumb to go in an establishment where you swear
you
that
spending
somebody is
money, yes,
disenfranchising you or whatever, but
and
you're gonna
talk
take
about them.
you gonna talk about them, but you're gonna give them your money. How now, clown? Like, go elsewhere. Just dumb. Like,
No,
go
they don't.
elsewhere.
They don't.
So I'm not doing that. I'm not participating in it. You're the goofball because you have given these people who allegedly you feel don't like you your
More
money.
leeway. Yeah, you giving them your money and you giving them more leeway to not like you. And let me say this. So we
Good.
talk about for Juneteenth and we talk about whatever, support black business and all that. And I understand it. Like, there are black businesses that I do follow and I support them and whatever. And they've been very transparent. But then it's some black businesses, I'm like, I ain't doing that. We ain't finna play this game. So listen, as we celebrate, no, so listen, this is the Coco's Corner. Myself and Sam. Today is June the 21st, 2021, and we are continuing our celebration of Pride Month
In black music.
for LGBTQIA community. And we also continuing our celebration of black music. So I need y'all to hurry up and like and share this, because we have an amazing black artist that we finna kick it with. He about to do his thing. I need y'all to, when we finish, I need y'all to go, because we're gonna interview him. His name is A Dot, capital A hyphen, or as y'all say, dash, A dash DOT. That's his name. And accompanied him is Greg Beard. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I want y'all to clap your hands, hit the heart signs and the thumbs up signs or whatever, and give it up for our man right here from the metropolitan area worldwide. Give it up for my man A Dot. A Dot, we need that. Give it to us.
Yeah. Good morning, good morning. Shout out to Co. Shout out to everybody that's waking up. I'm ready. Let's do it. Yeah. Shout out to Evry Music. My name is A Dot. I'm here with Greg, and we on good timing. Yeah. If y'all can see me real quick, put your hands up one time. Blackfish Juneteenth. Yeah. And we just go vibe a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Smelling tulips, walking in 12 lows, beats over my earlobes. What most don't see past my apparel. When I speak though, it reminds them I'm a pharaoh. We all kings, we can do all things. No matter the situation, what? My sword swings. No matter the situation, the Lord brings. Spraying in my seeds won't reap what the Lord brings, yeah. Fresh out the clouds and now smoke loud. Crack a smile in the jungle, meet the crocodiles. They chasing styles, the dogs still chasing me out. Acting wild, two dogs and bow wows. Little dogs been corrupt since the dog pound. They greet you with a pow pow. Not a bow down, man, they suspicious. Jeans tighter than they conditions. They are whipping, swearing that they be in the kitchen. I ain't here to take a couple photos. Look, see, I just want to celebrate some life goals. Should have been dead a couple years doing the feds. Family is dead, my people out here breaking the bread. Came from the bottom, boy. Came from the bottom, boy. Yeah, I got problems, boy, but gotta solve them, boy. You see that lady? Yep, that's my baby. She classy like a Mercedes, like a hoopty. She go crazy. I'm feeling the ghost. I ain't talking about Patrick Swayze. I'm doing the most. Where I'm from, it look like Haiti. They keep coming with deals. We keep fronting the mills. See, they belly is filled and their spirit is healed. Yay! It's like I'm hopping straight up out of space, though. Looking for a hero where a doctor took his space, though. Bouncing through your city like a nigga got a space coat. It's God body, tell them niggas fix they face. Feeling my vibe horse. See this, that sweet potato corn on that cob talk. See this, that John chapter 2, water the wine talk. See this, that big body pull up at a trailer park. Man, we speak different. Man, we eat different. They call me king when they see me, man, we Greek different. Corporate bags on designer just to be different. I multiply my bags so my family can think different. Man, we is different. 2 chains, spit like I got 2 brains. Flow like I'm hogging up 2 lanes. All of the kings wanna kick it like I'm Luke Kane. Y'all niggas imposters, something like Shoe Shane, a Shane Sean. Combat finish him, out of mass of the beach, you can't no limit him. The real man, nobody can gimmick him. I serve a real God, nobody can mimic him. That's why I'm free like a runaway slave. I ain't from Atlanta, but my heart pretty brave. And yes, I believe he resurrected from the grave. And I don't need no pastor to tell me that I'm saved. Hey, hey, hey. I'm feeling myself, and if you don't like you, then you're killing yourself. See, I'm the best in the city, I don't know Diddy, and I ain't even gotta make a call to M. I get dug in on the line like Part and Slim, no matter what they doing, man, Part and them, they act like it's Game of Thrones until they dead like King Joffrey heading home, see, heavy is the crown, I don't walk right. See, heavy is the crown, so I walk like, they living for the day so they can see the lights, I'm living for the star like a dark night. Yay! Yeah, one more time. Yay! Hey, Doc, grind face. Put your dollar on me. Volume 2 is coming out soon. Follow me on all social media platforms at www.official.com.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Then,
ladies and gentlemen, this is Coco's Corner with Coco and Sam. It is definitely Black Music Month, and you have just heard some black music.
blackity black.
Blackity black, Juneteenth black.
Wow.
Yes. Collard greens in the pot, all of that.
We went up for a second or two in there.
Yes.
That boy called.
Yes, absolutely.
Woo-woo.
So, to some of y'all grown folks, like, I don't know if I like rap. Yes, you do. You got to. So, listen, when you get a chance, go back and watch that so you can get all the nuggets and everything and listen to the lyrics of the freestyle. It wasn't even a freestyle, but you got to listen to the lyrics. It was so much content. So, they didn't came in the room with us. Hercules. So listen, first of all, we got to give it up for y'all. Like,
yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it so much.
So we got A. Dot and Greg Beard in the studio with us. Like, they was in the other studio because, we didn't tell y'all it's like more than one room because that's what grown people do. We've been blessed. I ain't gonna be cocky, but yeah, anything. Anyway. So good morning, gentlemen. Catch y'all breath. Because y'all just put in some real work. Like your head moist, Greg. It's a little moisture. It's a little church moisture on your head.
Definitely was back there with the 70s
That's how it be when you in the pocket, right? Yeah, that pocket
I
be
almost
good.
ran in there and started doing this like with the boobs. You know how the girl be doing the boobs. I be practicing the girl on social media. When she be doing her boobs like this, what the hell? Yep, the boob twerk. I know I've been twerking my boobs a long time.
Please.
I ain't supposed to do that.
Help
Say
me.
less. Say less.
Listen,
Right.
Say less.
listen, everybody else twerking everything else.
Right.
I taught a whole bunch of women on Thursday how to twerk.
Oh.
It's on Facebook on my page, Ginger Hudson.
Okay.
Taught them how to twerk. Anyway, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
A-Dot, what's happening?
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. So listen, tell people who you are.
For sure. I'm A-Dot.
And how they can follow you, how they can keep up with you.
Definitely. Listen, my name is A-Dot. I represent the whole Ground Face family, the whole Ground Face clique. You can follow me on all social media platforms at www.official-A-Dot. That's all one word, right? So it's official A-D-O-T. You can do it on Facebook.com, Twitter, Instagram. It's the same thing. Official A-Dot. Yep.
Greg?
You can follow me at Greg Beard Jr. So just all together.
Greg Beard Jr.
Greg Beard Jr.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, A-Dot.
He left his beard today, but it's cool.
He left his beard. I'm looking like,
Like
no
he really,
beard in your face.
like he really got a beard. Like he got like
Oh,
a
he
grown
really
man
do?
beard.
He
Yeah,
got the
yeah.
Philly beard. He
Oh,
got the
okay.
Philly love
Why-
beard.
Why you
Yeah.
cut it? Why you cut it? You just want to do something different?
You going in the military?
It didn't
No.
connect? It didn't connect on one side?
No, it all connects. I got a restaurant.
Oh,
I got
yeah,
a
you had to
restaurant.
have the clean face.
So, you know, I
Definitely.
do
Wait,
a
you
little bit.
ain't
Safe
tell-
serve certified. You got to
Wait a
be.
minute, hold on.
Yeah, y'all don't
You-
know about that.
You got a fat girl calling card? What you say?
Yeah, what type of cuisine do we serve
where
in
you
this
at?
establishment?
Wait,
I just start rubbing my legs.
Listen,
Y'all
listen,
should've said
my
everything.
head
You start talking about food, bro. Start rubbing myself.
No, I got a soul food restaurant on Curtis on Wyoming.
No
And,
way.
we brought back the Boogaloo from back in the day.
Oh, I
Brothers.
know you. Yeah, with
That's
by
Chef Greg.
Mumford.
Chef Greg, Chef
with the
Greg.
boogaloo sandwich.
Yeah,
I
Chef
got
Greg is
it.
my dad.
You hear that high pitched voice? How she got?
I heard you.
Listen,
you're a little excited. You heard it. You know about it.
Cuz,
The
man,
hair is turning colors
yes,
right now.
man.
Listen,
Like it's literally turning colors as we speak.
wait. So
I'm fat with a purpose, baby.
Listen, so both y'all got women on here talking about, oh Jesus, yes Lord.
Stop it. Stop it.
Music and
serious.
good music and food.
Food and music.
Yeah.
So wait,
Yeah.
before I leave, I'm gonna get your number so I can do a curbside and pull up and get the
Oh, I'm
Boogaloo.
coming through.
For sure.
Listen,
I'm coming through.
listen, we
I
kicking
know.
the dough in.
We there every day but Monday.
Okay,
So,
I'm with
yeah,
it. I'm with it. I know you.
You see the look on my
as
face?
soon
Like,
as you mentioned, I said, "What?" Okay.
listen,
That's why he was able to be here today, right?
in my
so
weed
yeah.
smoking days, I used to that Boogaloo used to get me more. A Boogaloo and a Fago.
Right.
Listen,
That's
kept me from getting arrested.
Dopeness.
You know
I mean,
what?
I'm excited. It's a small world around here,
Yes,
man.
yes.
That's what's up.
Yeah, my dad kind of like put me into the fold. He was like, yeah.
Well,
Style.
listen, your
Yeah.
dad been making the Boogaloos since Pony Down was in. Okay, never
That's
mind.
that food is fire.
It
Like
is.
it's definitely fire.
yeah.
Y'all really gonna need to check that out, man.
Oh yes. So
Yeah.
right there on Curtis and Romney, right around the
Right
corner
there, right there.
From
on the
Mumford.
spot.
Yeah,
by
right.
Mumford.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So A-Dot, listen, when I came in, you said, you don't remember me. I remember. So tell people our first initial contact that we had.
Yeah, so I was telling the story. It was Highland Park High School. It wasn't in the high school no more. It was down at the college, right there on Glendale. That's when people, was in the alternative space, so they
Yes.
had the alternative space.
They had the Career Works program.
Yeah,
Yes,
facts.
yes.
So,
With
I was-
Mr. Belvin Lyles.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going there, and we in there. So I'm I'm not in the high school. I'm in the other spot. I'm doing my little computer thing, and I hook up with a couple of guys that's all doing great things right now. Shout out to everybody that we was hooked up with, and we was called the Fab Five. We in this group, and one of the older guys there, he got a little money. He a dope boy, he got some bread. And he like, yeah, I'm about to put y'all on. Woo. This competition is y'all. We getting on after this. We getting rich. So we
Right, like okay.
we believe in
Right,
it. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
We believe in it. Now, we knew that we was the best people in there, right? Because we all battled each other, and it was like we was the best. So that's why we clicked up, because we was the best. We do the talent show. It was judges, and Coco one of the judges. And we kill it. I'm talking about destroy. We got that boy going crazy. The auditorium going crazy. And we didn't win. Coco said,
Damn.
they said, yeah, y'all would have won, and she pointed at me. This before I had dreadlocks. I had braids.
Wow.
I had braids. She was like, yeah,
Dang, Coco.
y'all would have won if old boy didn't grab his crouch. I said, what?
He was highly inappropriate for the
I
Highland
don't even
Park
remember.
event.
You know how you be hyped and
Bro,
you
that's
just do life.
terrible.
You just
That is
hype.
so terrible.
I say, when I
Wow.
grab my cross,
did.
so I was like,
Probably
we
did.
back there like, who paying Coco? Who paying Coco, dog?
It was a family
Look,
thing.
I'm looking at the dope boy like, well, Coco supposed to be in your pocket.
It's a
You know what I'm
family
saying?
thing. You good?
I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm like, you the dope boy, Coco supposed to be in your pocket.
You shouldn't have
We
touched
supposed
your
to be.
nigga.
You
Shouldn't have touched it.
Bro, that's terrible.
No.
Like, you didn't pay her off? You didn't
Yeah.
pay her
Right,
off?
dog, you ain't pay her off.
You didn't pay her off?
This is
supposed to be a rigged thing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. Touch your diggly.
Listen, so here the crazy part.
Oh, man.
I kept because some of the people that had auditioned, especially some of the young ladies that had auditioned, they wanted to do the crybaby, all of that, the whole. So I kept reading the rules. Right. So
keep it inappropriate. Keep it appropriate, rather.
So A Dot didn't just grab it; he kind of held on to it.
It was like
it was a handlebar.
Oh, he moved it in a circle.
Yes,
he took that thing and moved it in a circle.
I was going because I was.
Oh my God!
I was into hip hop. I knew what went on.
Yeah.
But one of the people that was kind of wound a little tight. First, one of the people that was wound a little tight really didn't want me to be one of the judges anyway, because she was wound a little tight, and people think certain things about radio anyway. So after he did it, I said, "Don't look around. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Don't turn around."
And you looked at her. She done clutched her pearls.
She done whispered to Mr. Lyles and everybody looking at me all crazy. Well, he grabbed this. She wasn't them catfish mouth ass women. You know how catfish they mouth fool like that.
She tried to help you, bro. You ain't paying no attention. See, that's what y'all get for not listening.
Like, well, they were the best.
Damn.
But he grabbed his crouch.
He did, and he handlebarred it like he was on a motorcycle. Like,
I think I'm Michael Jackson did for sure. You know,
Wow.
We in hip hop. I know you gonna see this. Jeans was baggy then, so you gotta you can't hide that you grabbed your crotch because jeans is the jeans all the way down to your knees.
Yeah, you gotta go all the way down to your knees and pull your junk all the way up. Like,
should have started with him already up. You've been all right.
Got caught in the spirit, bro.
It was crazy. I'm like, what?
You got caught
I'm
in
mad.
the spirit.
They all mad at me. I'm mad at dog. Like, man, this supposed to be fixed, dope boy.
They mad at me, so they looking at me side-eyeing me, looking like, I'm like, I want
y'all can come out, let me outside if you want to.
I want to give him my reprieve. Like, I didn't do it. I did it, but I didn't do it. And where did your man at that had the money? Now we could.
Listen, after that, I can't even remember how all the rest of life happened. I just remember that, like, that was like a disappointing part because I swear I thought after Coco snapped this, I was like, we about to be rich after this.
She tried to tell you,
feel me? Like, everybody knew Coco. I'm like, Coco about to say
How old were you then?
I had to be like maybe 16, 17, about 17.
Yes.
But that was a life lesson because I'm sure after that.
No, it wasn't.
You kept on
it was a life hurt.
It's a lesson.
I've been hurt ever since. I've been hurt ever since.
You gotta get over that though.
I've been hurt ever since.
You should. That was your L. You gotta take that.
And listen, I be stalking them on social media. I do be like stalkerish, like not in a negative way.
No, we be having fun.
It don't be in a bad way, but I be sending him messages and stuff.
Yeah.
And then if he posts on Facebook and I send a message, then it's a tea bag that'll slide up under me, like she checking me, soft checking me, and I'm like, oh, so y'all checking me because y'all. Oh, and see the myth that
she trying to pee on. She trying to pee on his leg. That's
no.
What that is.
Yes, but see, here's the thing. Because I say I like younger men, women and people think every young man that crossed my path, I want to show him a titty. So,
well, you do be putting your little slither on them people, on the young men.
But
she do put her. She mew them.
Greg.
She see you. She like,
listen. I told A. Dot earlier because we're gonna talk to Greg. I told A. Dot earlier because A. Dot wants a woman his age with an auntie spirit. That's.
But that's true. It's crazy because she read me like that. You know what I mean? Because like
that's her spirit.
From looking at the social media, and I'm like I am like attracted to older women. Like older women they flock to me easy, right? But I like older women too. But I be like I want a young,
right?
You gotta be
somebody your age,
tendy.
For sure.
But I want you to be feeling them.
These girls' mamas is 15 years older than them, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a problem, bro.
Maybe 14.
And then he cooked too.
Yeah,
I'm the perfect age.
He cooked.
I'm the perfect age to hit the mama and the daughter.
Okay, next. So Greg,
that's why you get.
I'm gonna put you in time out. You going in the green room? I'm shutting you down, Greg.
This is why.
Lean into the microphone because I'm not talking.
For sure.
Right, he like I ain't got nothing to do with my man's over there. Look,
very much so.
Greg,
listen.
Greg deleted himself from the scene. Right.
He act different when he ain't got his beard.
I know.
He leave his beard. He act totally different. Like he ain't my man no more.
Ain't even like that. Cut it out.
Is it magic in your beard?
No, I don't think so.
If I pull your beard 3 times, do I get a wish?
Probably not.
You-
no.
Oh damn!
Nah.
All right. See, he ain't used to
Greg
old women.
tight. Greg tight.
Ain't no
You say
hair.
Greg tight. You say he tight.
I don't
Greg over
mean
here
that
tight
beard.
right now.
I mean when you grow your beard back.
Yeah.
Stay in the room with us, Greg. You act like you smoke weed. Stay with us. It's safe
The
over here.
windshield wipers got a delay. It go up and they stay there for a minute and then come back down real fast.
The wheels on the bus go
It's
round.
early.
and round.
It's early. It's early for a
It's-
brother. We
it's
gotta let him
early.
have.
It's-
Yeah,
it's
it
early.
is. I got you, bro.
Let's talk about this whole Greg beard. Let's talk about that. Greg beard. You didn't think I was gonna make the connection? Come on, young sir. So the guitar.
What about it?
What do you play other than the guitar?
I play a little bit of bass. I do a little bit of tracking on keys.
Okay.
But a lot of production, a lot of arranging, a lot of sampling, a lot of vocal arrangement. I get it in.
You a musician.
I really get it. I'm a corporate dropout.
Okay.
You're a corporate dropout?
Oh yeah.
Why did you drop out the corporate world?
Hey boy, do this. Hey boy, answer your phone.
Yeah.
Hey boy, jump.
Was,
let's
yeah.
take
was,
a
they,
jump.
was they saying boy or you just you
It
saw the
felt
bubble?
like it.
You saw
It
the
felt
bubble
like
over
it.
your head that said boy.
It
was
might
like,
it might as well just you yeah. Might as well
Yeah.
call me boy.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard for a creative to stay in that corporate kind of
Oh,
environment.
The
Absolutely.
money
Yeah.
was good.
Right.
The
Of
money
course.
was the
And the
money was
stability.
great.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
stability was great, but I was just like at what point do you say, all right, I'm done with this?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I just don't want to do this anymore.
Mhm.
And I just went and just said, screw it. Y'all can fire me if you want to.
Mm.
Hot dog. And
Yeah.
be
So
done.
I'm
pull
curious-
your mic up a little bit. Yes, sir.
I'm curious to ask you that question. Like
What?
when you was like, when did you say like, yo, corporate ain't, this is what I want to do.
Oh, my
like
God.
and like I know, you know what I'm saying, I watch, you know what I'm saying, watch you
Okay.
as, big sis, but like when did you say like, yo, I don't need corporate no more. I am the business and creative and this is what I want to do.
Tell them about when you were in nursing. 'Cause you were
Okay,
in nursing
so
for a
I
while.
was okay. So I started off. So I'm going back. So let's go all the way back. So my dream when I was younger was I wanted to be an actress or a singer. So that was initially my thing.
Mm.
So I sang in elementary school, middle school, high school. I did plays. I did drama, acting, all of that stuff. So I get to college. I had a major special education and child psychology, and my minor was performing arts.
Mm.
So some kind of way I fell in love with my baby daddy and had a baby.
And crashed.
Some kind of way.
Almost crashed the car into his job.
Yeah, I was gonna drive a car into
Wow.
his job
Yeah.
because
Oh,
he
you
had
was
been.
in love.
No, he was disrespectful at that point.
Oh,
The
okay.
lo-
Whoa. Okay.
After the love is gone,
Yeah, that was
the
the
love
hate.
was gone.
That was
Say
the
it's a
hate
thin-
line.
It's a thin line.
Oh, yeah. I was. He had told me to come down.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to my daughter's father. He
Fact.
told me to come down to his job and get some money. I had just got a brand new expedition, brand new, black, and you couldn't find them. So I manifested mine and spoken to. I went to the dealership. I told my man came in Davis. I said, "Who expedition is that?" He said, "I got a customer that's gonna come pick it up." I said, "That's mine. I'm gonna call you in the morning when I get off the air. I already got the deposit. I got everything I need, all the paperwork done. That's gonna be my expedition." He was like, "But Coco, I said it's gonna be mine." So I got off the air that morning. He was in the Penobscot building. He was at the Ford dealership right on Jefferson. I called him. He's like, "You're not gonna believe this." I said, "I'm on my way to get my car."
Right. My man's didn't show up.
Literally. So I went down there and got it. So fast forward, I'm talking to my daughter's father, and he said, "Come to my job and get some money." I said, "Okay, I got to get up early in the morning." He worked maybe 7 minutes because I was living off Dexter Boulevard. I get over there, he in the building, and wouldn't come out.
On
So-
some bull. He told you to.
So his coworkers was coming out, speaking, socializing, whatever. So I was parked on an angle at first, and the voice in my head said,
That was the devil on your shoulder.
"I know." No, he was
That
sitting
was
on
the
the
devil.
dashboard with his legs crossed, smoking a cigarette.
The devil was telling you,
Devil
kill
said,
this nigga.
"Go on, drive the car through the building, bitch."
Just kill this nigga.
Just like
Just
that.
kill this
like
nigga
that.
while he on the machine.
Listen.
Oh my God.
That's
So I knew
crazy.
where his desk was, and I knew if I drove it right through there, it was after.
Catch
I-
this nigga slipping.
Yes. So everybody came out to
Wait
me.
a minute.
But listen.
You say you knew where his
Yeah,
desk was from
yeah.
the outer point?
Yeah,
Hey,
'cause I
listen,
had been in
women
the
do not
building.
play. We do not play.
Listen.
We know schematics
Yo,
and
man,
everything.
I don't want to piss off
We-
no women.
You
I
have
like,
to.
I don't wanna
That's
piss
why
off
y'all
no
got to
women,
tighten
bro.
up because we do
Man,
not
that's
play.
cool.
I don't
Crazy.
wanna- listen.
You don't call me.
I wouldn't do
up
it
there.
now. I wouldn't. So I knew, like, okay, like when I walked into the building where he worked, if I made a sharp left, his desk was right there. So where I had parked my truck,
You imagine this nigga at the
if I
computer.
torqued it right, it's going in.
Wow.
So I had took my seatbelt off. unlocked the door.
Oh,
and
you was ready to die too.
And I was kind of holding the door because when I hit, I know the cinder
Oh, you was gonna jump out?
Yeah, I was gonna jump
Boost
out.
to the ground. Okay.
Yes, I was gonna do the shoulder high.
Tuck and roll.
She was tuck and rolling.
Yeah, she was going military style out that bitch.
This is an action figure right here. She straight turned.
She was like, yo, the truck just got out of control and I hopped out of the car.
But y'all don't understand that's how our brains work.
Because I had
like
snapped.
we got brains like
straight
that.
Turned to Black Dynamite,
she was gonna survive.
The
he was gonna die.
I was gonna snap because I didn't like being played with. So just as I was turning the truck to get the angle right, I was I was torquing. I knew how to do all that. So one of his friends came out like, "Hey, sis, he on his way out." I said, "No, fuck him. I'm finna drive my truck through the building."
Oh my God.
His friend ran back in.
Hey, your girl, man, come get her.
And he ran out like, "Hey, what are you finna do?" I'm like,
"Oh, I'm about to kill you now. You out here."
Oh, it was finna be a MDK.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, murder, death, kill.
Yeah, and I was gonna be laying right on the ground.
187 murder, death, kill.
Thank God he came out.
And the building where he worked, it was always a lot of state troopers in and out the building, whatever.
Oh, God.
I didn't give a dandy damn. You hear me?
Wow.
She said, "This is it.
Yeah.
This is it."
And I had figured out how I was gonna roll. I'm like, okay, so once you hit the building, it's automatically gonna fall. So you gotta snatch and fly.
You cannot play with smart people's emotions. That
you
would make
can't.
you snap.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
it's like you gotta know your area of what works. So A-Dot, got a question for you.
Yeah.
You got some folks coming over to your house. They finna chill. What you cooking?
What am I cooking? I'm gonna do something that look good, but it don't take a lot. So I'll do like some salmon.
Okay.
I'll bake some salmon or bake some chicken breast with a nice little fresh green salad. And then, we chopping up whatever you want to put in there, right?
Okay.
So I do stuff like that, real easy, real quick.
Okay.
Got some good bottled water for you, some real good spring.
Salmon last night with some bok choy.
And you gonna feel like classy, but just like I ain't really had to do that much. I threw him in the oven, glazed him up.
But they gonna gas you like, oh, this the best
God,
salmon
this the
ever.
best. That's how my kids make me feel. I ain't gonna lie. They be like, Dad,
This is amazing.
Dad. I'll be like, I need this. The way y'all do, I need to open up a restaurant. Dad, you need to run that one back, Dad.
Wow.
They gonna gas.
They gas me up.
But they know it's a different taste. They know it's a totally different taste for real food.
Yeah.
So Greg, question for you.
Shoot.
You have to spend 24 hours in a hotel room.
Okay.
You can't have no electronic devices,
Okay.
no computer,
Okay.
none of your musical instruments. The only thing you could have is your 3 top favorite artists' CDs. Who you taking?
Prince.
Okay.
Right off
Which
the rip.
one? Which one though? You only get one from each artist. You only get 3.
Oh, jeez. Like 3 whole albums, 3 whole complete albums.
Yeah, whole complete album.
It'd be For You. That's his very first one. The one released
Okay.
in 78.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
With good year.
With,
I was born in 78.
Where he had the big afro on the cover.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was in high school. I remember that. Soft and wet.
Yes.
Don't.
Yeah.
That's classic. That's classic.
Don't tell me that you love me, girl. Okay, go ahead.
I
I'm
would
sorry.
take Kaleidoscope Dream with Miguel.
Okay.
And I'll probably take a Earth, Wind, and Fire joint. The one with the pyramids and stuff on it. That one.
Okay. Fantasy on it.
No. The one that they all of them on there with the pyramids on it.
Fantasy on that one, I think.
I think so.
Reason on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those would be the 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
definitely
crazy, bro.
the
You
3.
ain't gonna take a Dot CD, bro?
No, I'm
This
going back to the
respectful,
70s,
bro.
man. Give me a break.
It's only 24 hours, bro. Chill
here.
out.
It's a
You
day.
emotional.
You
Right here in
You
my face.
real emotional.
Right here in my face,
y'all.
though.
Cancer,
Get the
you
air.
real emotional.
Right here in my face, though.
You got emotional.
Nah,
When
ain't
your
no
birthday?
cancer.
I just want to
don't
know.
disrespect me.
Because
Like,
you got
start going.
you got hurt.
Disrespect.
Like, oh.
Right here in my face. We supposed to be
He
pushing
pulled out
8.
the
This
violin.
Black Man Music Month in the
No.
city.
Those is all
And-
black people,
And
man.
that should have just been a given. You know, I got $8, put your dollar on me
That's
too, coming out
24
pun,
hours.
pun intended. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. See, you got this emotional friend.
It don't work for the
Hey,
whole.
but see,
if
It
he
don't
take-
work for the whole team.
But if he
no
take
more,
A
man.
dot, then he gonna take it and he gonna be sitting there playing air guitar in his drawers on the foot of the bed. Cause you know what I'm saying?
He can't do that because you just told him he ain't got no electronics, so he gotta listen now.
But he just gonna be playing in his
like
head.
he be faking listening. Now he gotta listen.
He gotta listen. So A dot, I got a question for you. I got a grown up question for you.
Yeah.
Gospel artists. If out of all the gospel artists that you know, if they reached out to you and they said, "Listen, we want you to do, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the gospel part. We need you to lay some tracks and rap and do what you do." What gospel artist would you be like? I'm with that. Which one?
I mean, I come from the church background, so
I know.
that's
But
easy
pick
for
one.
me.
Pick one.
One.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. I'm gonna just say I liked it. Kanye Sunday Choir.
Mm-hmm.
If
Okay.
they reached out and said, "Yo, I want to do some music with you," I'm definitely with that all day.
Okay.
I'm definitely with them all day.
That'd be fresh.
But that's crazy.
Yeah.
What they did was
that
what they
choir
did
is
was phenomenal.
ridiculous.
They
Yes, it
literally
was.
changed what worship looked like in the church.
Yeah.
You know, people are doing that now.
Yeah.
Like in
They
different
should.
churches,
We should
like
be
they
outside.
literally changed what worship
Yeah.
The
looked
church
like
is
in
not
the
a
church.
building.
I
The
think
church
it's
is
super
us.
dope.
Yeah.
I thought
the
it
church
was
is
super
us.
dope.
We need to take
They'll
that back.
get Gay enough credit for that, but he get all the other slack. But
Yeah.
sure.
he literally moved
sure.
a whole different
He
influence.
did.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
And it's been you see the generational transitions because Kirk Franklin changed the whole way we worship with
Facts.
music
Yep.
and,
Facts.
Yep.
and all that stuff. Because when he came out, people was like,
Yeah, they was tripping.
Like that heathen? No.
Yeah, oh, stop! They're playing this in the club. This can't be.
Fact.
Everybody needs to experience
and he
that.
did it. Who was the first? Who was on Stump? Was that Coco? that
with
one?
SWV.
Yeah. Who was that? Who was that?
Uh-uh,
Yo-Yo.
Pepper.
That was Yo-Yo.
Well, I think it
Or
was Salt and
Salt and
Pepper.
Pepper.
Yeah,
I think it
yeah,
was Salt and Pepper.
yeah.
You sure it wasn't
Yeah.
Lil' Kim?
Huh?
Sure
Everybody
Lil'
thought
Kim?
it
It might have been.
Kim on Stump.
I think it was Salt and Pepper.
I gotta look that up.
I don't know.
Hopefully,
I mean,
it's
it's a lot of people that's on his records over.
But
this
that,
time.
that was like one of the ones, Lil' Kim
Yeah.
at her prime, she
was,
you know what I'm
was
saying?
everywhere. She
He
was
print
everywhere.
out,
It was
out.
Salt.
You know what I'm talking about? So like,
yeah, he said salt.
so it
It
was
was
Salt.
Salt,
Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah.
That makes sense. That makes
So
sense.
it's he changed the narrative, and then Kanye came with the concept or whatever. And I think with younger people in the church, they had the conversation like, "Listen, we get it, but we need to be outside."
Yeah,
Like-
church is not a building. You
What-
gotta stop holding on
see,
to that building.
But see, with Triumph, like Pastor Kenlock do his whole service since the pandemic and the world shut down, he do the whole service outside.
Mhm.
You outside, you in the parking lot, you at the drive-in, you set your radio station down or whatever, and you get the word. And I get that. So Greg, I got a question for you.
Shoot.
You go over a young lady house
Okay.
and you like her.
For sure.
She a baddie. Okay.
Okay.
She a baddie.
Uh-huh.
But you
This,
walk
this sounds familiar. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
the arrogance of man, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen. You're listening to
Especially
Coco's
this
Corner.
one.
Please like
This
and
not
share
listening
this.
behind self.
We're talking to Greg Beard, and we're talking to A-Dot, and we're talking to Greg Beard. So Greg Beard is the beige rage. So listen, we're talking.
the
Not
beige
beige
rage.
rage.
Say less.
Wow.
Say
Not
less.
the beige rage.
Beige rage.
The beige rage.
Beige. And I could say that because my daughter and my grandson about your color. So listen, you go to her house, she a baddie.
Mhm.
You get to the house, and you didn't see her out. You didn't see her how she drive, how she dressed,
Mhm.
all that. But you get to the house, and it's like you walk in and you like, okay, she
Trifling.
you told me to have a seat. Now it don't smell like straightening combs burning, but
Really?
yeah, you
That's a very particular smell.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
it is.
you done been to
It's-
people's house.
it's
I know that
very
smell.
disgusting.
And you
It's
like,
very
is y'all
disgusting.
boiling corned beef and do it smell like straightening combs in here?
It's definitely
No,
disgusting.
facts. No, I definitely understand that.
What you gonna do? You walk in and it's a little, it don't smell, but it's a little like
It's a little
she
junky.
get dressed
Dirty.
all over the house. It
Mhm.
ain't really dirty.
She just got stuff all over the place.
Yeah, but it's like a lot of stuff.
So a wise woman told me.
Mhm.
Right, a wise woman told me.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
And, you have to listen.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Watch, he
he
fin-
learned
I
quick.
know he finna hit. I know he
yeah,
finna-
I already
go
know
ahead.
it. Yeah.
Make a joke about it and be like, "Dang girl, what happened? The tornado came in this bad way. Dang girl, who's face whooped in this bad way? Dang girl, like who threw the clothes everywhere? What happened? We gotta get this together."
So you gonna help her start picking the stuff up?
We at this point, you might as well. I might even get some buns.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You know.
But
Do you think that you can live with that long term though? Because a person, whoever that person
No,
is,
listen,
Absolutely
ain't no-
not.
some
Ain't
kind-
nobody listening. Let me tell you
Absolutely
something.
not.
Let me
That's
tell
a
you-
junky person.
And
Absolutely
and I
not.
think this is why women that
No.
live like that is confused.
Absolutely
Mhm.
not.
Because they are still getting hit and wonder why, like, yo, why
I
ain't
agree.
nobody gave me a ring?
I agree,
Yeah.
A-Dot.
He gonna get,
Hey,
listen,
that I agree.
Listen, a real man gonna be like, oh,
Sir,
okay.
sir, I must shake your
Okay.
hands. Sir, I must shake
Oh,
your
okay. Oh,
absolutely
this
right.
what you is?
Yes, sir.
Say less. Say less.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
out.
Yes, sir.
She's still thick though.
I'm still gonna smash though.
I'm about to, but I know this is it though.
This is it. I'm not.
This is it. I got one
listen,
chance.
Listen.
This is it, Michael Jackson. You hear me?
There's two things. Listen, there's two things that I'm always looking at. Always when I go to your house, your kitchen and your bathroom.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like
those are
I'm not mad at your living room being a mess.
Right.
There are
Because
days.
people live in there. They
It's
chill
in
in
the
there.
living room.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I'm not mad at your bedroom being a mess because you could have had a crazy work week where you've been at the job for
Yeah,
70 hours.
you put your
this week.
clothes just on the
Seriously,
yeah.
you could have been there 70 hours this week. So I
Right.
get that. But if your bathroom and your kitchen is a mess, sweet Jesus of Nazareth, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Right.
Get
Yeah.
somebody to come in there and clean your house.
Now, again, ladies, do not get this confused.
Help him out,
You
A-Dot.
will still get hit.
Listen,
And
That's
get
the,
dates,
and that's the
but
issue,
that's
and
it.
that's the confusion.
Bro, here you go.
Because they think it's cool, and it's really
And
like,
it's not.
it's
It's
really
not.
not cool for you to be living like this.
You're not about to get wiped up.
But
I'm sorry.
guess what? You
You're
will
not about to
still
wiped
get
up.
took through there.
I'm taking you to Pound Town.
You go to Pound Town, and
Wait.
that's it.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
And I'll see you
hold
later.
on.
Slap you on the butt and say it was a great time, baby.
a great
We can do
time.
it next week.
So wait. So
Pound
hold
town.
on. I got to stop the car because
I'm just being 100.
if it's a hit and it's a good hit, so let's go with that.
I'm gonna come back. I might come back tomorrow and hit again and be like, you need to clean this up though.
But that's all it is going to be. 'cause
That's all it's gonna
he's-
be.
He's made his mind
I don't
up.
have to come back.
That's all it's gonna be.
He's made his
I don't
mind
have to
up.
come back.
So
that
you could get
you
okay.
are not a
So wait, I
well-kept
want to get
person.
this on
Absolutely
record.
not.
I want to get this
Yeah,
on
I
record.
don't have to come back.
Hold on,
It's
A-Dot,
like, what
wait,
else you ain't
wait,
cleaning?
hold
Right.
on. So you telling me you can have a good hit and not go back?
Yeah, you don't have to come back. First off, if I know it's good, now I know what you're dealing with.
Right.
Meet me at the way. You
Okay.
feel me?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking
You don't
about?
wanna go to her
you know
house
what I'm
no
saying?
more.
Absolutely
we
not.
And
Okay.
you definitely not come to my house if that's how you living.
Absolutely
You feel
not.
me?
Because
So
what's gonna happen? You gonna come to my crib and be like, it's really nice over here.
And
Let
you
me
want
go ahead
and you
move
want to
those in your
stay.
head.
Damn.
Get
no,
out.
No,
Get
no,
out
no, no.
now. Leave.
You gonna meet me at the way.
You gonna leave.
Damn.
And if it's a no to meet me at the way, then that's the last time. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But if you rock it with meet me at the way, or you know what I'm saying, the parking lot, you know what I mean, the parking lot
No,
hotel.
nobody doing
The parking lot hotel on
no,
wheels.
No,
Cool.
It
no,
works.
we not
I mean, I feel you.
doing the
Stop
we not
that.
doing the lift LIFT.
Listen,
We not gonna do the LIFT.
the parking
Okay,
lot-
we not.
listen.
We not.
Listen.
I ain't finna toot this monkey up.
No.
I
Listen.
mean, did you see her house? She okay? My car clean.
I
Wow.
know, but no.
It's too many cameras out now. Man, you would get
stupid.
caught slipping
You
so
stupid.
good in this
Just,
age of
just
2021.
put your camera up, put it on Facebook Live, and keep it moving. If she already gonna be on camera,
But I think though, just to kind of because I'll be doing the question.
Right,
so,
right.
But just to kind of like just give it some more content. The thing is about I think the confusion, even with men, right? Even with dudes, because those be the ones that end up getting pregnant, right? Because you said
now you
Yeah.
stuck
It's
with
good.
this- Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So it's like the understanding is like, yo, if this ain't what you gonna be with, you
For the
really not
long
supposed
term.
to sleep with.
Right.
No, you're
Leave it
not.
alone.
But the thing is, the confusion is that if she got what she got visually, she still is gonna get popped.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But she got to figure out like, how do I get kept? You know what I'm saying? And that's the issue. And I think that a lot of these women mentality be like, yo,
This
I
enough.
can get me
Visually,
a dude.
yeah.
Wait,
It's
how
too
why you
late.
do the
Yes,
hands
you
like
can.
that? Wait,
'Cause
do
they
the
do.
thing.
Because that's how they do.
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
I can get
Okay.
me. I can get me one.
Okay.
You can
I
absolutely
know
get
you
you,
won't
get your
think-
man every day of the week.
You know
You
what
sure
I mean?
can. You
So
ain't
But they
gonna
don't
get one
want one
You
every
gon-
day of the week. They
you gon'
want
get-
one
You gonna get
for
hit.
every day of the week.
You gonna get hit.
though. Yeah, you ain't
You
getting
gonna
that.
always wonder why you ain't been kept. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And
Wow.
that's the confusion, I think.
Small
Wow.
things. The small things.
So always
what?
the small things.
That's an
So
interesting
okay. So
perspective
what's
from
what's
the
the
other
things?
side.
I want to know what the things are now. So Greg, what are the things? Okay. So it's
You trying to get me blocked forever? 'Cause if they forever, like
no
forever,
no because
forever,
no because listen. So I'm
He got some out there on the flow that they don't know
well,
they
you
on the
ain't-
flow.
well,
That's
okay,
what
well,
that
well,
is.
listen, okay.
That's why he don't want to get a tips.
Wow.
You ain't peeped that?
So I'll
Greg,
Wait.
like, wait a minute,
hold
hold
on.
on. They
I-
might be watching.
I
They
gotta
might
read
be watching.
I'll ice skate on this
Wait,
one.
hold on. Let me read y'all this comment.
I'll ice skate on this.
They said, yo, I would purposely leave my house slightly unkept so you wouldn't want to stay because dudes like y'all think we want y'all to stay.
Listen.
See that?
Oh,
You know,
girl,
I'm
listen,
not mad at that.
Tell her, girl, I ain't even trying to stay there like that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at her rebuttal. That's her. Listen, when women speak like that, they be trying to find the power. It's okay. Listen.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's
Hold
okay.
on.
It's
Listen.
okay.
We
It's
got
okay.
the power.
It's okay. No, y'all thought y'all did.
Not
See,
today.
that
Nah, I
be
don't
the thing.
agree
No,
on
see,
that.
I'm here. I'm here.
we
A-Dot is
do
here.
have
And you know I don't play. I'm here.
We do
I'm
have
going.
power, bro.
I'm with.
sorry
I'm,
to tell
I'm
you.
with. I'm with this. I'm with this all day. tell sweetheart I love her anyway.
Listen, you know why we got the power? Let me tell you why we got the power. Because it's no other species other than a woman that has one body part that could look like a taco or a flower.
Listen, and
so we could get the taco ate, and we could get the flower watered. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we still want it.
I hate you. How do I rebuttal that? Like
you can't. Yeah, you might as well slide on.
She won.
It's all factual.
She won.
It's all factual.
Y'all don't. I mean, we the only human. We're the only part of any species of life that has one part that can look like dual things. We could look like a flower or a taco. And all things in between.
Like
or grandma's drapes.
Busted up sub.
No.
Or the sub sandwich that ain't got put together right. The flaps.
But it's still something that you what?
You still want it.
So
the viscosity is amazing, is what they say.
So one of the men tapped in and said sometimes the woman just want to smash and keep it. So let me ask y'all that.
Right.
Hold on. Let me ask y'all that. No.
That's all good.
No, wait, hold on.
Always one of those.
Oh no, we finna go there. We finna go
fine.
there. So because how do you handle that? How would you? So I can't. There.
No, you can't.
We can go there. Let's go.
No. I had a flashback.
I got you.
How do you handle that? Because me and act like y'all don't get rejected.
No. I get rejected every day. Stop playing.
No.
I'm okay with no. It happens.
Okay, so
I'm looking
but
for
I'm talking about the baddie with the hottie that got it, right? And you go over and smash, and it was a good smash. I'm talking about
to you, because sometimes the smash isn't good to you.
You be like, I'm done. Thank you. It was great. Thank you. For this quick sprint.
Yes.
What you not gonna do?
Your jacket on the hook.
Like,
your jacket on the hook. We don't even get out the bed to let you out.
Trash.
I'm gonna click
Lock
that
the door.
trash.
Lock the door. Get out. Lock the door.
What y'all not about to do?
What?
We not about to do that.
Man,
Let's finish that question.
Okay. So here's the question. So for a woman that rejects you, but you like her, like you done went over there and the house was kind of junky, but the kitchen and bathroom was clean.
For sure.
Okay. And she had cooked, so the food was good. You ate the food, it was good, and you ate the food, it was good.
For sure.
And she, after that, you hit good and you kind of lay there for a minute, about an hour. When the news come on, she be like, hey, I got to get up early.
She look at her skin watch like, ooh, look at the time.
She be like, I got to get up early in the morning. And you almost in spooning position because, you really like that. You liked it. How do you do the walk of shame? Because you really want to hang out and see if you can walk back down through the valley. How you handle that?
How should I answer this question?
Truthfully?
Be honest. No, it's honest.
Okay, I
and even listen, when you met her, she might have had the lashes and everything, but even when she took all that off, she was still a baddie.
take it like a G. Just straight up take it like a G. Take that L.
That's grown, man. Because
So-
no,
seriously, for real.
We take it like G.
Take that joint like a G. You be like, use your bathroom real quick, wash up real quick, put your drawers on, put your pants on.
She gonna have you about 4 diaper wipes and tell you to.
Damn, she gonna do you like that.
She gonna be disrespectful for sure.
Well, in that case, then.
And they gonna feel in her mind, it's not disrespectful.
Oh no, it's not disrespect.
But she gonna definitely be disrespectful.
How you know?
Somebody
That
called.
happens.
Somebody said to me. Somebody said to me.
Personal.
They call
It's
women
personal.
emotional gangsters. Y'all can give it real good, but y'all can't take it.
Sometimes.
Anyway.
But that's only happened to me from an older woman though. I haven't.
Okay,
Older
because we
women
at a
have
different
done that
level.
to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Older women have done that to me.
I
Like,
mean,
yo.
you take it like a G.
So
it
you
is
don't.
what it is.
So
and
do you
keep it
do you
moving.
say, listen,
No.
okay, you leave. So
No.
let me say you leave.
No.
Let me say you leave. Hold on. You leave. And you think about it all the way home. You don't even cut the radio on. You don't cut the music on or whatever.
That's how I
'Cause
be
you
though.
my
thinking
radio
about
stopped
it all the way
working.
home. So
It's
no,
always a thought
but
for
he
me.
A-Dot,
You need
you
a
honest.
quiet ride.
Listen,
No,
because you gotta
That's how it be. You be
you gotta
like,
process
you be
that
tripping
shit.
like, oh, this shit.
Yeah.
And then you on the way back, if don't let you gotta do work, gotta go to work. You like,
man.
You thinking about it at the job.
You messing up at work and everything.
and she hit you with this. So as you walking out the door, she said, "Hey, text me and let me know you got home safe."
Like a nigga.
That's an OG move.
That's
bro.
a super
I've
OG
had, listen,
move,
I've
yeah.
had that done to me.
She
a
that
couple
type
times.
that'll do that.
Yeah,
Because she get a kick out of that kind of stuff.
See,
I'm
I
just
this
letting you know.
okay. So
She do.
Do
And
they
I
be-
laugh
do
at her
they-
every
they-
time.
Take
So
that
they-
mug like a G. Take
okay,
it
listen,
G.
y'all.
Keep it
We
moving.
talking to A-Dot and Greg Beard. Make sure you follow them on all platforms.
Please do.
Musician artists and all that stuff like that because it's Black Music Month. But this whole interview then went left and then back right again. And listen, I'm just staying in the car. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the car. I'm out here, but I'm in there. I'm in house, but I'm out house. So what's your question, A Dot? I know you got it. I know you finna hit me with a bang bang.
No. I was just actually like, is it when you pull that card? Because I'm thinking that. Are you pulling that card on older dudes too, or is it just young guys?
Anybody can get it.
You saying
Wait,
anybody?
she's equal opportunities give it to her.
You saying anybody can get
and
it?
she does it when a gentleman usually needs, or if she feels he needs to be humbled. It's usually the ones that come with the bravado. Like,
Listen,
so
listen.
she
So
does,
y'all
and we
doing
all.
some
I think we
point.
all
Yeah.
do
It's a point
probably.
proving thing?
No,
I
so
think
let me say this. Okay, so let me say
For
this.
me, yeah, I probably.
Let me
It's a
say
point proving thing. Have
No,
you
wait.
done it before?
Yeah.
It was a point proving thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
let me say this.
I'm just getting information so I can feel
Yeah.
better.
So let me
Yeah.
give you a scenario. So first of all,
Stupid, man.
next month in July, it'll be 4 years that I took a vow abstinence. So I haven't had sex. It'll be 4 years next month.
Say less.
So
Congratulations.
thank you very much.
Do that include
Keeps your mind clear.
all
the
of
rose and the
I don't even own the rose. Okay.
Brother, you out here like that?
I'm out here. I don't listen.
Keep
Wow.
your mind
Yeah,
clear. Keep it
listen.
straight.
So I don't
That's
own no
powerful.
devices.
That's
Or
powerful.
none of that.
No, keep it
That's
straight.
powerful.
So
That ain't my jam.
before
Sorry.
Keep your mind right.
before all of that.
I ain't got nothing to do with that
She
shit.
said
Yeah, that's
on
my-
her own.
this
That's
my-
I'm
her-
in my prime.
That's
I'm
on her
on
own.
my
Say
motor
less.
running.
She said, hey,
Yeah, my motor running.
She got the
Or
rose, the O's, the tulips.
Yeah, so
Jeez.
I this was something that I had my right knee replaced in 2017, and after I had it replaced, it was somebody that was in and out of my life or whatever. We had been so we went down through there like July of 2017, and shortly thereafter, it was right around his birthday. Shortly thereafter, he started like, I want to marry you. I said, you don't want to marry me. You want to marry that. You want to marry what happened a few nights ago. And I started hitting with the grown people question, like, where we gonna live? And he was looking around in my room. I said, bro, this is a 2-bedroom townhouse. One bedroom and my grandson in the other bedroom. And ain't no room. Listen, my house is clothes hanging everywhere. I got clothes racks in my garage, all that stuff. I had to take
That's
my
a lot of clothes, yo.
yeah, I got a lot of clothes.
That's a lot of clothes.
But it ain't no. And listen, if it was somebody that I want to be with that was coming at me right, and this was gonna be a temporary thing with them moving in with me,
No problem.
Things
I
would be
would make
different.
accommodation.
Right.
Yeah, no problem.
But he fell in love with that, and so the other part was, I said, well, didn't you just buy a house in Redford?
That's
Yeah.
what he said.
Yeah, but my daughter's lady. I said, okay, so then I hit him with something else. I said, you don't even know me. Yes, I do. I said, you don't know me.
No, man,
I said, you met me 20 years ago, but you don't know me. I said, you've met my grandson, you met a few of my friends here and there, you met my daughter, but you don't know me. He said, well, you know me. I said, I met your mother and your sister-in-law. I said, let me ask you a question. What do you know about me? And he looked at me just like you looking at me now, because in the amount of time that I've known him, he didn't know me.
Yeah.
So he
But
wanted
he want
to
go straight to marriage and
Yeah,
move in with you.
And here's the thing.
I
And I
know
told
what I
him,
A
want.
homosexual.
I want family
Yeah,
right
We
now,
talked about
yeah.
homosexuals.
and he had he got a couple dollars, but yeah, homosexual.
Homosexual.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
having sex with women for a place to
Just to
stay.
stay, yeah.
So
You're homeless.
So here the other
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
So the other part was
Your homelessness is variable in
Yeah,
moment in
and
time.
you want her stability. You want our
and that's
coochie and the stability.
and so when I told him, I said, you don't want to marry me. You want to marry the stability. You want to marry me because I'm always gonna work. Well, God is always blessing me. I'm gonna have work. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna stay busy. I'm clean. I cook. You know, you at my crib.
He marrying your attributes.
He
instead of
marrying the
what
fact
everything
that you
going
at my
to.
house, it ain't a whole bunch of people ringing my doorbell and all of that. So you marrying that, but you don't know me. And I told him, I said, plus I talked to you one week, you're Jehovah's Witnesses. Next Jehovah's Witness. The next week you one is born, Allah, you're 5%. Then the next week you Assalamu alaikum, you a Muslim. Then and he said, well, he said, I believe in Jesus. I said, okay. I said,
Which
you believe?
one?
I said, you
Which
believe
one,
in?
fam?
You believe in white man
I
I
Jesus,
know white
don't
man
you?
that
Jesus.
blonde hair,
White man
blue eyed
Jesus.
Jesus, long fucking freaky
I
hair.
said,
Or that black Jesus with that crown.
I asked him, I said, so you believe in the Holy Spirit and the Holy Ghost? He was like,
See,
the
he
Holy
didn't know
Ghost.
what them
I said,
was.
no.
Yeah.
I said, no.
Yeah.
I said, because.
She tricky. She gonna ask him that question.
Yeah.
because
Knowing when you go to two different churches, they call it two different things.
It's this. When you go to the black church, it's this.
I thought it was two different things too for a long time.
Study to show thyself approved. You're supposed to know this on your own.
But it's kind of is, but it ain't. But he a man and he close to my age. We about the same age, but he wasn't bringing
nothing,
no content.
None.
Yeah.
So after that, I had to really think about what I was doing because for me, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be grown. The reason I have been able to, I had sex with you and I act like it's the day before I met you because it wasn't nothing to keep me interested.
Mm-hmm.
So I have left some cats at the hotel. I mean, dead ass. We at the hotel, and he done knocked the bottom out. I get up, take a shower, put my bra and panties in my purse, and throw my clothes on in my coat.
See you later.
I don't even put them on.
Thank you.
And he laying in the bed with his thumb in his mouth in the fetal position, like, where you going? I said, I'm out, bro. I'm finna go home. He said, it's late and it's snowing and it's a snow advisory. I'm like, I'm in the truck. I'll be home. Text you when I get in.
Turn this
Bye.
four-wheel drive on
thank
real
you.
quick.
Right. No, thank you.
But what I'm gonna tell you what it was for me, it was something really spiritual because I was around men so much. I had taken on some of the male characteristics of being around men.
Yeah.
And I worked out at Powerhouse in Highland Park. I'm in the entertainment industry. So most of my going-ons were with men.
Yeah.
So I wasn't even aware of it. And then Sam was like, sis, and I was so good
I did have
at
to
it.
check her, like, come on, man. Because you
listen.
see the guy, like, his shoulders down when he see us. And I'm like, hey, what you with him the other day? And he be like, hey, y'all. And I'm like, damn, man, why you bruise him right there? I felt bad for the brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be funny to me because I'm ignorant as hell, but it would be like, damn, man, stop doing this to this man like that.
The walk of shame is real. I've had to live that a couple of times.
It's
You had to do the walk of shame.
Well, what?
It's
a couple
both.
of times. Like, I done been in positions where, like,
I'm sorry.
listen,
I get to see your face looking so bold.
Listen, but I'm pretty cold with the, you know what I'm saying? My
facial
inner,
expression.
I can hide it.
We read energy.
But my
I'm just
inner
letting
though,
you know.
my
Yeah.
inner be on some.
You can
Toe up.
try. You
Y'all
think
try to
it
toe
on the
up.
outside that you looking tough, but we know. Like,
Women
dude,
do
I
that.
heard
Women do that.
feelings.
But again, it's only with the older chicks. Like,
Yeah, we had a different phase.
They be trying to
So
do
what
it
is it
brother-in-law.
about? So we gonna go there. We talking to A. Dot and Greg Beard, two amazing performers, did their thing for Black Music Month, and we just pulling back the layers. We told y'all this was not gonna be your traditional. So what made you get started in music? We gonna get to them questions in a minute, but we hitting all the hood regulatory questions. So what is your thing with older women?
It's just I guess the understanding of who they are. Like they,
Okay.
like older women that kind of been through it, and so like I don't gotta go through the jazz and the waz
You
and the
said
cash.
dee
you
dee
feel me?
dee
And
dee.
right. I don't gotta do the illusion with an older woman.
Yeah.
And also because of the way my situation set up, older woman is kind of looking for the same. You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, a little bit of time because they probably repositioning or transitioning. I'm in a transitional period as well, trying to make sure I'm in a different position to be able to be a one. You know what I mean? So like, so that it's that connection off rip. It's like we can spend some time, but that's all we really got because you doing you and I'm doing me.
Right.
A younger woman don't have that. That's like they all they got is time. They working and then they got time. You feel me?
They
It's
don't,
like,
they don't have
and they wonder
anything
why.
outside of
Right.
work.
They wonder why.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying all younger women. I'm
Right.
not saying all younger
It's
women.
not a
but
generalization, but
majority of younger women looking for you to be everything. Like you are the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, boo, I got a lot going on.
Yeah.
And they get mad at you because of that. They get mad at because you can't spend time. And it's like I can't spend time and have money. You know what I mean? It's which one you
it
want
don't
me
work
to
like
do.
that, bro.
You want me to take you out.
It's not work
And
like
y'all,
that.
the young ones don't care about Coney Island. I see the old school. I can get them a dog. You know what I'm talking about? We go get a grilled chicken salad from El George's on Schaefer. You know what I'm saying? Not sure how to dab it up. Come on, man. We watched one of the freshest joints on Netflix.
Nah, bro.
You feel me?
No,
And go crazy off a pint, right?
I can't.
One of the best nights of your life.
To the young ones. I can't.
One of the best nights of your life.
Okay, so let me say this. So wait, but let me say this because
I can't.
let me say this. The last serious relationship that I was in. We're not talking about old boy that was the last dragon. But the last
You are the last dragon. You do or die. Listen, that was my movie, nigga. Catching bullets with your teeth, nigga. Please.
Stop.
I'm sorry. That's my joke. I'm sorry. See, this is my references. This is what I'm talking about. Gotta know my references.
Okay.
Wow.
So the last serious relationship that I was in, serious, it was a grown ass man, but he was 17 years younger than me. The year I graduated from high school was the year he was born, dead ass, for real.
Wow.
But wait a minute. When I tell you he
was a grown up.
Father God lead me right now.
Wow.
Everything was in, like, we met, and let me tell you how we met. I wasn't even really flirting with him. Brother worked at the plant. He owned rental property, and he managed the ballet company.
Sweet.
Okay.
Man about his business.
Had all his business going on. I met him. I was doing a conference at a hotel, and I got my ballet ticket going in, so you had to pay coming out. So coming out, I was like, shh. I said, listen, I said, I ain't got no change. I said, the ATM machine because all I had was a $100 bill. I said, the ATM machine in there, I'll run in there and get the money. He's like, you ain't got to do all that. I said, but I want to pay you for the valet. And I hadn't really looked at him because I was trying to get my truck in.
You moving fast, right?
So he's like, you don't really have to do all that. I said, but I said, you take debit cards. You got a thing. What's the little cube?
You right, square. That was a square at the time.
So he's steadily saying you ain't got to do all that. So I'm looking, and then when I looked at him, I said, damn, wait a minute. He had the little hair like mine with the little, almost locked, but not quite. Kind of a little thicky most, but not too. Nice little colorization to his skin. And I said, I want to pay. And I wasn't trying to flirt. I was not trying to flirt. I said, I gotta pay you everything. He said, listen, I tell you what. He said, because he didn't know how old I was. He knew who I was, but he didn't know how old I was. He said, listen, give me your number. I'll call you later. And
I don't think anybody knows, to be honest.
What?
Until she said something.
Yeah, nobody knows until you said something. Let's just be honest.
And he
said,
you could pay me later on. I said, okay, that's fine. I said, well, I still didn't know he was hitting on me, right? So he wrote his number down, gave me his number. I gave him my number. No. He wrote his number down, and I said, put my number on your phone. He said, okay. So I gave him the number, whatever. I said, thank you. Pulled off. Didn't think about it. That was a Friday. Mm-hmm. Saturday, Sunday afternoon. Hey, how you doing? This so-and-so. I'm like, who?
Yeah, you know that a couple of days passed.
Yeah.
I forgot you
He
already.
said, the gentleman at the ballet. I said, oh, hey, how you doing? What's going on or whatever? I said, I owe you some money. Where can I meet you and give you the money? He said, would you like to go out and have some dinner or something to drink?
See, I like that when he asked you to out off rip.
Right off
These
rip.
dudes, the WYD dudes.
No, listen.
Yeah,
they just sitting there, so they like, so you like what they like? What you doing, right? So you like nothing, chilling. Oh, you gonna ask me a question?
Listen,
what you want to do?
let me tell you,
yeah, I can't.
he was
I can't sit there
on point with how he just.
We're gonna get into that. I'm gonna tell you why.
He just.
Ain't got time. They all they want to do is send me a dick picture.
Okay, so I'm gonna get to that too. So
talk
came in, we started dating, we started hanging out, spending time and stuff together, all of that. And he was so uber focused on work and maintaining his business and all of that. I said, well, what do you do in spare time? He said, well, I've been married, I got a couple children, I said, well, you need to go out and hang out. He said, yeah, but I can't go everywhere and I can't do everything. I'm past that point. Had a real old spirit, right? So I said, okay, we're going to go and hang out. He said, all I really got is work clothes. I said, what? He had all the I went to his apartment. He had all the work
uniform
clothes,
kind of stuff.
uniform kind of stuff.
All they did was work.
His dress up clothes was too dressy. Like he was a best man at a
tuxedo.
wedding.
Yeah. He had a tuxedo.
I'm in the same position today.
Right.
Same exact position today.
We gotta get you together.
So I said, well, let me turn you on to my brother. I said, I'm gonna send you to my brother. I said, because he a personal shopper, the one that got the hat shop. They just did a store. So I sent him to my brother. He went to my brother. My brother called me like, hey, sis, you like him? I said, what? I said, I sent him to you to get some casual clothes, whatever. Tell me, yeah, I think you like him. We dated hard for like a year.
Dated hard.
I'm talking about hard. We went out of town. He was on. I mean, just
okay.
all of that, right?
Okay.
And then after that year, we had the conversation about marriage. And he was like, I really like you. I like being around you. I like you coming, like everything about you. But I'm not trying to get married again. I'm like, listen.
Why did you break it?
Listen, I felt some kind of way for real. But I was cool. I did like A-Dot said. So I was like.
With that game face on.
I said,
right.
I said, okay. It hurt because I loved him like woo. Yeah, and it had been such a long time since I had been with somebody. I really forgot the way he handled himself, that he was 17 years younger than me.
Yeah. I mean,
listen, when I tell you grown ass man.
You're a grown man.
Grown ass man. Like, if I was off from work and then work or whatever, he'd call me like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm sitting at home chilling, my grandson over, my niece's house or whatever. He's like, okay, I'm finna bring you my truck and we finna switch trucks. I'm like, oh, for what? He said, listen, he come over, we switch truck, he take my truck, he bring my truck back, tires rotated, oil change, full of gas,
clean,
and all of that. All of that.
Sweet.
Like, Sam used to see my truck, be like, I know you ain't do this.
Yeah, because I already know. I stay on her. I'm a car wash person. Like, I'm at the car wash every day. My car gets washed and vacuumed and cleaned every day. Or, like, every other day.
Yeah,
for real.
It's a compulsion.
Yeah. Like, I got to have a clean car. I'm not one of those women that have a whole bunch of stuff in the car.
Bless
my car's clean.
My car is my mobile office.
I'm getting in her car. I'll be like, what are you doing? Like, I make her go to the car. Yeah. Or I got to pick this. I got to pick this.
Yeah, and there ain't a lot of junk.
But I had junk. It's just stuff. Yeah, it's just
stuff everywhere.
It's like a dressing room.
4-5 pair of shoes and all that. But he took care of all that. But when he said that he didn't want to move to another level,
kills you.
Listen, it took.
Why? So my question to you is, like,
why?
I mean, I understand, but why for you is marriage? Like, if he like, yo, I'm rocking with you for life. Why do you have to have a ring if he's saying
that's her thing? That's what she called.
Okay, so let me answer that. Let me answer that. For me, I wanted, and I still want to be. I want to be married. I've never been married. I've been engaged. I got a bag of rings somewhere in my house that I can't even find.
Wow.
Not lying.
I do. I've been in. Listen, one of them boys was like a carat and a half. I was at the cabaret and lost a whole ass stone out of it at the cabaret. And my boy was like, why don't you take your ring to get that stone fixed? Because I had knocked it loose. And then when I knocked the whole stone out, I couldn't announce at the cabaret, hey, I just lost a carat and a half Marquise cut diamond solitaire.
Can you find it for me?
Yeah.
Find what?
Yeah, so she's a habitual fiance.
So I wanted to be married because he fit and we fit each other so well.
He was like, it's only right.
Listen. But this how dead ass it was.
But if he rocking with you though, like,
but no,
he rocking with you.
I understand that, but listen,
I don't desire
like that's like marriage at the heart, right? Like that's what commitment is.
But here's the thing.
It ain't like that for us like it is for them. It's a totally different situation.
And see, you got.
I'm trying to do legal. I'm trying to be legally.
I know. I'm
trying to be legally protected.
I'm trying to get it out of her.
Damn all that other stuff. I'm trying to be legally protected because if you die and we got stuff together and your raggedy ass mama who didn't like me the whole time come and take all our shit, I'm gonna be ready to fight. I'm gonna burn this bitch down.
It's so funny you say that.
Legal protection is for me. You're not gonna be with me with a lifetime. We're not gonna build, and then my stuff gone, or your ugly ass sister come over when you die and take all my stuff. Tell me I gotta go because she the next in line because I didn't legally marry your behalf. Damn, like she is on her generation is for marriage and stability, and I respect that. Yeah. Mine is for stability. Do not play with me.
That sounds like security more than anything.
And I've seen, but I've
it was
seen,
all of that.
I have seen women go through that constantly, where they allow themselves to be dependent on this man, and they're having this, oh yeah, we committed, we don't need to be married, and all. I hear them, I don't need to marry, he don't need to marry me, and you be like, okay, you know you got diabetes. Then when he die, then the mama or the sister come and take everything.
Wait, DDT said draft a will.
Yeah.
So it's like
it's still stuff that you gotta have specifically in that will, and you got then advance directives. Then it's a lot of it's a lot of
you
stuff.
ain't in this one. Shut the
door.
Go
on by. Bye. You in the glasses. You in the nice little glasses. Go put your bill in your hat back in the door.
I mean, that's big bro. We talk about this all the time.
I know, but see, I wanted I wanted the commitment was there. The commitment was there. All the stuff.
Rock your ass by yourself.
He's showing himself approved, and you like only the whole joint.
But that's not equal yoking. They're not on the same page.
We were. So here's the thing: if it wasn't an issue, he would not have came to me and was like, "Listen." And I never really. We had the conversation about marriage, and I knew he had been married and all that stuff.
He thought about it on month 3.
But he
knew
thought about it.
They should have talked about it on month 3.
So here we talked about it, but. I'm like a boxer. I'm hit and miss. I'm throw you on the rope to back up. So we did talk about it. But when he was like, we need to talk, and he hit me with that, I could have said, well, okay, I'm cool with that. We could do that. No.
Because she's not.
Yeah, when he hit me with that, I was like, I was like,
it's like getting punched in the chest and going.
It was like, you know how you walking on snow and you fall, and all the air, it was like, ooh, all the air got knocked out. So I really felt some kind of way. So here's the thing. He told me that on a Friday. He said, and I was like, okay. And it was one of the weekends that I didn't have nowhere to go.
It was a blessing, so you can stay home and cry and play records, sad records.
And drink liquor and never get drunk.
Drink liquor and never. When you sound like that, you never get drunk.
All they do is just make you cry.
It just makes you madder. It just you never find until you wake up in the morning.
Over this scenario, you gotta wake over and over.
Yeah. And I played them. Love should have brought you home that night. But I play, and here's the part. He kept texting and calling me. You okay? I'm like,
leave me alone, bitch.
Game face. I said, I'm fine. I'm good. He's like, okay.
He knew you wasn't fine.
So, but he wasn't fine. So
he the knife in.
He wasn't either though.
He wasn't
like,
fine.
I've been investing. I'm changing your tires and
he wanted.
I ain't doing that for no regular jump off.
But he should have said that. See, here's the thing. State your case. So I knew he wasn't fine because on Saturday nights, even if I had, like, I was working at a club or whatever, if I was in town and he had to work Saturday night, because Sunday was we going to church, and then I may cook or whatever the case may be, whatever. Saturday night, he called me. He said, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good. He said, listen, I think I'm going to stop by. So this was part of our ritual. If he worked, he would go by Cutters, because Cutters would be open at 4 o'clock in the morning, and he would get some food. So he like, yeah, I think I'm gonna stop by our spot and get something to eat. You hungry? No, I'm fine.
No, man.
I was
let me go on, man.
I was soggy as some old wet Wonder Bread.
No, let me go on, man. Let's make a clean break. So
because had he brought the food over, I'd have threw that food on the floor and we would have went at it.
No,
but it would have opened back up the one. I'm like, no, I'm good. And I wanted me some steak bites.
Did it to him real hard.
Oh, you know, listen.
Kiss him
I had already listen.
Yeah. So now we came back.
But your tongue be sore on the side.
You just gotta go on. Let's make a clean break, fam.
And we did. We made it. We made a clean break.
I'm learning right now.
I'm just saying, emotions like that joke is real. Like that breakup, you know. So I'd rather just go make a clean break and just going on by that.
And the crazy part was, like, I saw him a couple times after that, and I saw him one day. I'm driving down Jefferson, and I'm on my way. I'm headed east on Jefferson, and I'm like, who is this staring at me? Because I had my windows down. I'm like, who is this staring at me? And he pulled up, and he was like, hey, and he called my little nickname. I'm like, hey, what up? How you doing? He was like, I'm good. Where you going? I said, where you going? I said, I be all over the city. Where you going? What you doing on this side of town? Oh, I stay on this side of town now. I said, okay, that's good.
Bye.
He said, your number's still the same. I said, your number's still the same? He said, yeah. I said, okay, well, see you later. And listen, when I looked at him,
I got roll the window
he was looking so like, always had a nice smile, jet black. That hair looked like a leprechaun had trimmed it with some perfect Listen, he had the whole. I'm talking about the buttery lineup.
The buttery boy.
Buttery, and then he had some.
I used to have that one day.
He had the perfect little glasses on, and I looked.
Bald heads are sexy, bro.
I was on like Jefferson and near Van Dyke, and I was just looking at him like this. People tooting the horn like, drive, bitch. I said, oh.
You was lost in translation. You was gone like.
And listen, the part of it was a part of me. It was a part of me, and I wanted to hit him up, and like, and I said, no, don't do it.
I just remember what we used to do. You had to Jill Scott him.
I did. Listen. That didn't cross my mind. It was all of that. It was bad, but he was younger than me. But the way he carried himself and how he acted and his work ethic and all of that was...
Got you a little moist. Got it.
It was amazing. Like, no, it wasn't even like the sexual thing. It was like he was just a grown-ass man. And he really couldn't keep up with my schedule.
Women like us are more into provision. And it's not, I'm not talking about financial provision. I'm talking about just care. Because that's the type of...
That's my love language.
Yeah. So, like, if we know that there's something lacking in your life, so say you're like, dang, man, I didn't even wash my laundry. I don't even have any clean underwear. We're the type, we're going to go get you some clean underwear, stuff like that. So we're going to provide for you in that manner. Yeah. Like where you lack, we got your back. So then when you do the same things for us,
it's amazing.
Then that's where our love pours.
So I got another question for y'all. My question is, what is your opinion on a high value man and a high value woman?
Okay, I'm gonna just say, and I respect the community, the LGBTQAI, all the people, right? But I always knew that this man, Kevin Samuels, was his
sexuality. So many letters to it now.
Because everybody you have to consider everybody. Yeah. So it's
they desire to be
acknowledged, gay, LGB, bisexual, transgender. Q is queer or questioning, and then you have to include everybody.
Yeah. And then the non-binary.
Then you had a non-binary. Then you have the sapiosexual. You had a pansexual.
Okay, I can't even keep up.
But listen, as long as you respect them,
that's all I do. I respect everybody's opportunity.
I know that, but see, it's a lot lot of people that don't. And this is Pride Month. It's a lot of people that do not respect the LGBT
to the point of violence.
Yeah, and they violent, they rude, they obnoxious, and both of y'all creatives. So we know it is a people that are in the LGBT rainbow community support us as creatives. But it's some people out here that's really, really nasty and negative. I'm like, I don't care, and people tell me stuff. You know she gay. Oh. Okay, so, I want the cookies. I'm not trying to marry her.
Listen,
or none of that.
You got a great product. Let me buy it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Pay your light bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So I honor it just to respect the people so that they can be seen as human beings. I don't care about none of that stuff.
They need love too.
Everybody, listen. Everybody need love and respect. And
facts, I'm with it.
And a forehead kiss. Okay. Everybody need a forehead kiss.
So
a guy kiss me on my forehead, I'm getting naked, right?
So back to your question, sir. Let's get back to the question. What was the question?
I don't even know.
What was the question that you asked us?
Oh no, I was talking about
about provisions, and you talking about in terms of that's a love language for me. So a high value man. You was talking about what is a high value man is. Go ahead, Sam. I'm gonna let you.
High value man or woman.
I'm gonna let her tell her story because my story gonna be different, and she know my story about the high value man. Go ahead.
The concept of a high value man, high value woman is some shit that a man who is questionable about his sexuality came up with. It's some shallow shit. It's some bullshit that he just trying to make himself make himself look, because he wears suits and pocketbooks, he got little side purses, and he wear red bottom shoes that he high value. He a trash human being. He always talking about somebody. He always dogging somebody out. He asking
you ain't even asked the question.
A high value the term is some bullshit. The term is some bullshit that a gay man made up.
Purses?
Yeah, you don't ever see him with the little handbags.
She talking about Kevin Samuels.
The term has It just started becoming popular.
Because he made that bullshit up.
No.
And
He
people
didn't make
going
It's been around since the 80s.
It's been around. Yeah, it's been around since
ain't
money
no
been around.
respective of person. Ain't nobody high value.
Once they start making $100,000 a year at a
Ain't
job,
nobody high value because you can make a lot of money and still be a trash ass individual.
Yeah,
you make a lot of money. You can look good on paper.
What's your opinion on it?
I think it's trash. It's dumb. There's no such thing. No, there's no respect of persons. All of that is just something that you people buy into. Shallow people have bought into to make themselves feel like, oh, because I have these things or this stuff that I'm allegedly high value. There is no such thing as that. You are on you. If I even hear you using that term to label yourself, I'm like, this whole ass mother right here. And I'm going to just look at you like, yeah, okay, thanks, bye. And I'm probably going to do something to hold you and make you feel goofy because to bring you down a peg. So I don't believe in that bull crap.
I mean, hey, at least you're honest. At least you're honest.
The views and opinions expressed by Sam are the views and opinions of Coco's Corner. So
it's trash.
My perception of a high value man, because I didn't dated him. So I didn't have the NBA cat. I didn't have the NFL cat. I didn't dated the cats with the cheese. I didn't dated the cats like
drug dealers too.
Huh?
Drug dealers too.
I have. I have.
What's the appeal with that?
Okay, let me finish.
The hotness.
Let me so
it's the hotness.
I've dated transitional ones that was coming out the game.
Okay.
That was coming out the game hard. I dated one cat and he was like, hey, I was like, hey, my lease up on my truck. We was just having a conversation. He was like, well, listen, I got this Range I ain't driving, and you can have it. I said, yeah, but see,
I ain't trying to get murdered in that bitch.
I ain't trying to get shot while I'm getting some gas at the mobile gas station.
And so here's the thing. I said, bruh, it's a lot of people in the city that got a Range that color. Mm-hmm. But the way he had his seats customized, he had perforated suede seats.
Oh, they knew that was his.
That was his.
Yeah.
So if I open the door, they be like, "Hey, ain't that boom, 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 boom?"
Now they following you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I've dated those cats. I've dated the NFL players and the NBA players. And here's the commonality of man. All of those men needed something.
Yep, they still had insecurities,
and they still had insecurities. They still
traumas,
had certain kind of things they
personality
liked,
disorders.
And then because of what I did, and I'm in radio, so I'm shaking and moving and bending and spinning and all that stuff like that. I got hit on a lot, many a times. Hey, listen, I'm at the so and so hotel in room such and such, and so they can't really cut into me. So I'm doing an interview, and in between the break, his assistant like, hey, let me get your number because he want to call
told
you
you
later
on air where he was.
I'm like, you go.
I'm at the Mirage.
So right, what's up?
15, 17. Come on out.
So I didn't have all the hit-ons. I remember one artist that's flaming hot right now. I remember when he first came out, he hit on me and tried. I didn't have all of that, but people need the same thing.
Yeah.
So I expect if you work real hard and you've done these certain things that you got this money or whatever, but you need those certain things. I remember I dated a cat that played for the Pistons, and we had a not him. He played for another team.
Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
this was okay. So
okay,
we had a party. I'm doing my do.
Yeah.
Most of the times he saw me like this with the sweatpants and all that. So we doing a party. Everybody was at the party. It was the party to be at. So I come in the party glossed and flossed.
Sweet.
He had never seen me like that. So I'm at the party, he at the party, he doing his thing, talking to people, taking pictures and all that, and I with my crew drinking and all that. He sends his boy over to whisper in my ear like, hey, he won't talk to you for a minute. I said, okay, I'll be over in a minute. I'm working, I'm doing my thing.
No, he wanted you to come right now.
No. So when I finally got up and went over there, he about 7 feet tall, so I'm facing him. He's like, so what's all that about? I said, oh, what? He said, I'm sending you. I said, listen.
Oh, you didn't acknowledge his presence fast enough.
But listen, it's about 8 bottles of champagne in front of me. First of all, I ain't the Moet drinker. I like Voo. So I'm opening the bottles, pouring people champagne, getting drinks and stuff and all that. He was like, so, what you doing when you leave here? I said, I don't know what's on the floor. He was like, I ain't never seen this side of you. I said, well, this is a side of what I do.
Right, this is a part of me.
I
Get used to it.
I've never seen this side of you. Every time I see you on the court, squeaking with them gym shoes.
The sound effects are killer all the time.
But it was interesting because as he had all the cheese, he had the rides, everybody was his rooting for him.
In his mind, he was high value, or somebody has told him
he was the man.
But it bothered
right.
him so much that he saw me in my element and he couldn't really. He like
because it was supposed to be all for him. Like that. No. Unfortunately, some people think.
And listen, I knew where the champagne was coming from. I knew like he had sent 3 bottles over, and I even told the girl at the bar, I said, "Listen, don't open that other bottle."
And don't bring no Moet over here. I don't drink that.
But that's all they had.
How about that?
That's all they had. I said, don't open no more bottles. I said, and however many bottles that whoever, because people was buying me bottles, however many bottles that they paid for at the end of the night, if they ain't open, you keep that money.
Mm-hmm.
So I was pouring glass, like, hey, give him some glass, because I ain't gonna drink all this. But when we got ready to leave, I was kind of walking out the door behind him, and he looking back like, what you gonna do?
Like if you gonna follow him or not?
Yeah, and I'm looking back at him like,
see, that's the type of shit where we just go home.
Well, yeah.
We'll go home. So he'll be sitting there like, damn, she ain't even, no, go home. Bye.
But I wanted to, so I wanted
to. mean.
No, I'm not.
I wanted to.
Not.
You've been hurt as a child.
I even know the child.
I'm not gonna say what just came to mind.
What?
So.
I wanted to go and get the hook up.
Therapy.
But I didn't want. Okay, so I wanted to. Part of me wanted to go and like, let me see what this about.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other part of me was like,
nah, I'm good.
Because I was good because I didn't know, like. And from a vantage point on the court, and when we would talk, had the conversations and hang out, and all of our groups would be together, and didn't nobody know that me and him had nothing going on. That was cool. But once I saw the other part of you, that you were a little not vulnerable, but you was like, you couldn't really handle what I did.
He lost his edge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm
he
like,
lost his swag. You feel like he lost his swag a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like, this what I do. You do what you do. This what I do. And he had never seen me do what I do.
Yeah.
And he was like, because he kept looking at me and I wouldn't look at him. So when this boy came out, like,
and that's what happens when people buy into that.
That's probably exactly what it sounded like too.
Yeah, that's what people. That's what happens when people buy into that. I'm a high value person. That's what happens. That kind of behavior that they do. So
I think I'm gonna be the same guy with $5 in my pocket, $500,000.
But some people in certain areas, it's like, and I've been around folks that got money. Like you wouldn't know that they had money. Not they don't wear no jewelry.
Yeah.
They got only jewelry they got on is a watch that costs about $70,000 million.
You don't even know what it is.
And
you're like, what
only
is this?
if you really know,
like,
right?
It's a watch.
If you really know, and they don't really have the money conversations. They just like you being, oh, Coco, we love you. You're so amazing. Listen. And they know what I did. They know what profession I was in, but they liked me.
Mm-hmm.
So they was cool with me. So when we went to their crib and we hung out, I won't even call it a yard. We hung out and they were like, hey, we're going out on the boat. I'm like, okay, so it's 16 people on a pontoon to go up to the marina to get to the other real boat.
Right.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
Now this person money long,
yeah,
right?
So,
and they still so chill.
But
yeah,
they was so chill. We got back to the house, the food cooking and but they were so chill because it's like once you get to a certain social station in your life, everybody's not gonna be there, and they're gonna people that's not where you at, and it's gonna be people that's where you at and beyond. Mm-hmm. You have to decide how you want to treat people. And I think with this, and high value, the word has been around forever. They used to call them elite or your people with your social standards and all that. So they have existed for forever. But I think for us, we are using it as a tool to further divide us.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of cultures pick your mate for you. After a certain time, they didn't pick your mate for you. You're not gonna marry him and you're not gonna marry her. And it sometimes forces you to achieve and accomplish more because you know that you gotta be. Or I know a lot. Let me say this right. I know a lot of women that were successful and had great jobs until they became a wife, and they want to be a mother, and they want to work at home. And then as the children got older and they were school age, they'll go back to being an attorney, and they'll go back to working as whatever they were doing because now the children are older and they got to do something at the house. So it's the whole high value thing. I get that and I understand it, but are you going to tell me whatever. And then I'm trying to remember in my mind, I was talking to one of my friends. I said, I met Kevin Samuels. I'm trying to figure out where did I meet him. But that like he just called old girl a bitch on the thing for whatever the situation was. And I'm like, okay, really? We are so stuck and fixated on certain things. If somebody in my neighborhood get a new car, a new whip, okay, that's cool, and I'm excited for you or whatever. But we live. I'm living to live and cry another day. I'm not pocket watching.
Yeah, that's unnecessary.
Yeah, because I want to go out and have a good time and eat what I eat and chill. But I also want to like you. I want you to be a person that I want to be around.
Yeah.
And it don't matter how much money you got. If I don't like you and I don't want to be around you, or I gotta figure out if I'm speaking to you today or I'm talking to you today, then I'm like,
my question. I guess my next question is that because do you think you like that because you're a creator, or do you think it's just because maybe generational, or
all
because the what's being so you got the independent new age woman that's getting her own bag, and if she's not getting her own bag, she's creating herself to be a trophy, right, for the bag.
Yeah, but see, you know what happened, A-Dot? I'm gonna tell you what happened with all these uber independent women. We've lost touch with our identity as a woman and our consciousness as a woman. Listen, I'm my age, and at my age, there are certain things that have supposed to happen, and what I was afforded in life and able to do. I'm supposed to have a passport. I'm supposed to have traveled. I'm supposed to have done certain things. So once you get to a certain point in your life, those things are always going to be those things. A $10,000 purse don't make me a better person.
No.
And I see a lot of women. Yeah, I got the new 745. I got the 750. I got the 7:45. I got the 5 minutes to 8 because that's the thing. Yeah, I got the 755. I got this, and they got all the things. And they lead with those things because those things become their identity.
Yeah.
So they can't have a conversation unless it's something monetary that's interjected into it. I just got back from Punta Cana. I just got back from Turks and Caicos. And
nobody asked them. Nobody. When they, like the memes say nobody. And then they're them. Yeah, that's
So
nobody asked them.
Is it that because of the way the male or the man
they compete with each other. It's not and a lot. Oh, let me say this right. They're competing to be recognized, and they don't understand that you gotta have some self-love. I don't care how high you get your booty lifted. They could lift your titties up so high it look like you got titty earmuffs on.
Tit muffs. Brought to you by Coco'S Corner.
Yes.
Tit muffs.
Yeah. If I don't feel good, because women don't have a strong self-esteem, a lot of them.
Like honestly, I ain't never looking at what you did or why you did or how much money you
But
made.
that's because you a different kind of man.
Like I don't care. I'm partly because I ain't gonna never get none.
Okay, but here,
you gonna harm me about $20 after I ask you for it anyway.
It's a lot. It's society has made us, and we've allowed society to make us compete against each other. So it's women that want to look like Cardi B and Trina, and they want to look like all of them people and be all those things and all those people.
But they have this ideology of perfect, and that's not necessarily
but
perfect.
If you're not perfect in your head, you will never be physically perfect. I don't care.
I guess
you can spend $100,000 on your body, but if your mind is not aligning up with what you're doing aesthetically, it's gonna be a disconnect. It's gonna be a social disconnect with what you're doing and all of that stuff. Because am I doing it because this is something I want to do, or am I doing it because I want to have a conversation like, we at Prime and Proper. I'm with that, boo boo boo. Matter of fact, if I take you out to eat, if you pull your phone out, I'm slapping that mug out your hand.
All right.
I got a question.
You gotta make this the last question because we gotta wrap this up.
I know y'all supposed to be asking questions.
Yeah,
This is my last question.
No, you good. We gotta wrap this up though.
Okay.
We about to wrap it up. I appreciate y'all. First off, we here at Coco'S Corner. Look at me. I done turned it.
Oh, you got it. Like that.
I done turned it to the house. Look. We here at Coco'S Corner. Brought to you by Herb Music. You feel me? Follow me everywhere on every social media platform at official A. My God, G Beard Jr. here, man. My question is, what do you feel like the Megan Thee Stallion culture has done for the black women?
Now let me say this.
Oh, I love Meg.
I listen. Taught him how to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
And Meg is conscious. Like Meg is like when I first became aware of her, and she came out with like she had the girls and the hotties. They were cleaning up the ocean and stuff. I was like, she got bitches in, you know what I'm saying, hood chicks like caring about the environment. I appreciate how she took her influence and made it about other people and didn't make it just about stuff. So a lot of people don't catch that because they can all they look at is rap, right, or the bravado on the rap album, whatever. She takes her influence and uses. She telling people she got what grades she got in class. So chicks started like, oh, I want to go to college too. Her influence was different than what we thought hip hop was supposed to be. It was not about to her necessarily popping bottles and things of that sort. She ended up using her influence for positivity and taking black women to another level.
And it was like the old.
So I respect it.
It reminded me of the old school. It reminded me of the old school rappers that like the Queen Latifahs and the MC Lights,
sisters
and the
like
Moni Loves and all that.
So
take your powers. Like Cardi B, I love Cardi B. People like, oh, I can't stand Cardi B. Listen,
I'm a
Cardi B. I fell in love with her when she started talking about her God.
Yeah,
about God.
She was like, I don't know why God chose me. I was like,
She talked about her relationship with her mother. She talked about when my teeth wasn't fixed, I still smile the same.
The one thing about Cardi, she's just herself. Like
she
100% herself. I know, it may be annoying, her voice, all this different stuff that we think we see, but she is genuinely no one else but herself. And that's why I appreciate
it. And being herself has gotten her into doors and in position. She in the Fast and Furious 9. And she was like, when Vin Diesel called me, she's like, as prominent and as well known as she is, she said, when Vin Diesel called me, I was like, hello? And then she talked about when she saw other black and brown people that showed up in the movie, and it changed the narrative. Same thing with Lizzo. People tell me Lizzo need to put on her clothes. No, you need to follow what Lizzo does and what she recently did for Juneteenth and all of that, and quit body shaming Lizzo, Frenchie Davis, Coco, Sam, because if I got a thong bikini on and I'm walking, let me see you walk. I'm walking.
Crazy.
What Lizzo has done is taken as a plus size woman, I used to be, I've lost over 100 pounds this last year, right? Hey. So what she's done is taken a body that looked like mine and let me know that I could still be sexy without being that perfect curvy girl, right? So the industry said that you could be plus size, but you had to have like the hip, you had to be pear shaped.
But listen to what they said was plus size, a size 8.
Yeah. So Lizzo is saying my body, that was
double digits. No, double digits, 10. If you're a size 10, they say it's plus size.
Yeah. So she has taken by her showing her ass, and then we're thinking like she just showing it off. No, she's saying I look good too, and my body doesn't have to be curvy. I'm not a pear shape. You know what I'm saying? I'm built like an H.
You built like a stand up base. Right. Stand up base.
Y'all
absolutely.
Gonna kiss my entire ass. So I respect her, and I thank her for what she's showing, because her butt, people. A friend of mine was like, she don't even have a perfect butt or a good butt.
I don't
like,
either. My butt look like somebody shot me with a buckshot.
My butt looked like that. It looked like a bell pepper at one time. You know what I'm saying?
And somebody just sprinkled the jalapenos in it.
You gonna smash this bell pepper. You gonna smack this bell pepper. You gonna like this shit, right? So we gonna get out of here. But
it's just like a wallet. When a wallet bent, they all look the same.
We out of here, y'all. We love y'all. Thank you, A-Dot, for coming. Thank you, Greg.
We gotta do this again.
Y'all gotta stop at Greg's Hole in the Wall on Curtis in Wyoming. Y'all gotta get the Boogaloo sandwich.
10,009 Curtis.
Yes, that Boogaloo sandwich is cold blooded. It's like a gourmet sloppy Joe hoagie Lewisburg.
You gonna get in the car.
Yes,
look around you and eat it.
They come in. Don't eat it in the car. You burn the hell out yourself.
Yeah,
I know, but you can't wait till you get home either though.
We got it in steak. We got it in chicken. We got it in vegetables. We sauteed the vegetables.
Okay,
fantastic. Yeah, we got it in hamburgers.
Okay.
I almost tongue kissed you by mistake for real.
Y'all gotta go over there and check out that Boogaloo. That's an old school vibe. It is. It's so dope. Yeah. Go support our people.
I felt my tongue in his mouth. For
because Run the tape. Run the stuff.
Make sure y'all go back and watch this episode.
Oh,
share it, like it with your friends.
And don't forget your Dean had posted about the submissions. If you want to submit your art, do not send it to me, Sunshine in the D on Instagram. Do not send it to Coco the Comic on Instagram. Send it to Evry Music if you want to come on the show and be a musical guest. We out.